welcome to the 54th public meeting for testimonials for Monday, May 10th, 2021. This is a broadcast of the Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute Education Department and part of the public teachings in English. My name's Rick Crammond. I'll be host today, and along with Dean and Mark, who are co-hosting as well. And I think we're ready to start today's workshop, and by the sound of the rooster, that must be true. Okay.
Was that written into the script?
Yeah, it's my co-worker here that's outside the window and happens to be right on time today. Anyway, I think we're ready. So, in fact, I know we're ready. So, I know we have something from Gianni, and definitely have something from the rooster here. So, Gianni, are you ready to present for today?
Yes, Rick. Hello everyone. I'm ready.
Okay. Do you have who do we have to translate for you?
Yes.
Dan?
Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
Va trebui să pornesc share screen-ul.
Is need to share the screen.
Ok. Începem cu o experiență recentă.
We are starting with a new experience, recent experience.
Recentă în sensul că din luna februarie am fost rugat să facem un produs pentru regenerarea pământului și pentru plante în ceea ce numim plasmacultură.
Which means new because we have the request for making the cups for regenerate the earth in the regeneration of plants. It means.
În această idee am pornit aceste reactoare.
In this idea, we are starting these reactors.
De fapt, este o formație stelară, am numit-o de CO2.
It's a star formation of, let's say, CO2.
În centru, în reactorul de CO2 am folosit apă de mare.
In the center, in the reactor of CO2, we are utilized the seawater.
În stânga, am folosit reactor de CO2, dar cu clorură de potasiu, sare de potasiu.
In the left side, we are utilized with salt of natrium, potassium chloride.
Yes, potassium. În partea dreaptă am folosit sare de magneziu.
In the right side, we are utilized the salt of magnesium.
Iar în fundal, ce se vede în fundal, am folosit mai multe săruri, clorură de sodiu.
In the background, we are utilized the natrium chloride. And
ce înseamnă acest lucru? Sare de mare, sare de Himalaya, sare de mină.
We are utilized the salt of mine.
Cu alte cuvinte, sare din ocean, din mare și din alte zone care conțin, în special, în proporția cea mai mare, clorura de sodiu.
Which means we are utilized from the sea, for the ocean, for the mining, all who have the major part is chloride or natrium chloride, but in all the environment where is the salt.
Conexiunea, după cum se poate vedea, este făcută cu o sârmă nano dublă înfășurată.
How you can see, the connection is making with the wire double surrounding, double coiling,
Iar
nano coating.
reactoarele sunt legate în serie.
And the reactor is collocating the series.
Am început cu această formațiune stelară
We are starting with this for star formation
pentru că am avut surprize plăcute în folosirea acestei plasme.
We have the pleasure surprise when we are utilizing this.
Am colectat plasma din cele 4 reactoare.
We are collecting the plasma from all the 4 reactors.
Am pus-o în aceste recipiente de sticlă de 5 litri.
We are putting in these recipients of 5 liter of glass.
Și am folosit apa de deasupra.
And we are utilizing the water from the top.
Care conține și, clar, avem GANS, plasma, aminoacid.
And surely have the GANS, plasma water and amino acid of each.
Ce vreau să vă prezint în prima parte este germinarea semințelor de lămâi.
What I want to present in first part is germination of the seeds of lemon.
În 2 săptămâni.
In 2 weeks.
Dar ce este special față de celelalte experimente este că am folosit lămâile cele mai tratate de pe piață, cele turcești.
But amazing thing is because we are utilized the seeds from the lemon who is mostly major part treaty with pesticide and other things in the market.
Din 9 lămâi am reușit să adun 12 semințe.
We are recolting harvest 12 seeds.
În primul rând am folosit plasma din aceste din Star Formation, am ținut lămâile 3 zile în apă.
We are starting to put in the seeds for 3 days in the plasma water.
Apoi am desfăcut lămâile și am folosit lămâile și am colectat semințele.
Gianni, deci ai pus lămâile cu totul și pe urmă le-ai desfăcut?
După cele 3 zile în care le-am ținut în plasmă, am desfăcut lămâile și am scos sâmburii.
Okay, which means it's 3 days putting entire lemon in the plasma water, and after 3 days it's opening the lemon and harvest the seeds.
Semințele le-am mai ținut în acest borcan în plasmă lichidă alte 3 zile.
And after these 3 days of entire lemon, we are putting these seeds another 3 days in plasma water.
După care am folosit hârtie igienică, am pus semințele pe hârtie igienică și le-am pulverizat cu aceeași plasmă.
We are utilized the toilet chicken paper, no paper in the
hârtia igienică cea mai brută.
Toilet paper. We are utilized for germinate.
În fundal se vede un reactor de acum 3 ani care s-au format aceste cristale pe el.
We are in the background. We have one reactor from 3 years ago, who is crystallized the crystal salts.
Menționez că semințele, borcanul, recipientul cu semințe și astea sunt în casă.
I mentioned these reactors with the seeds, and the other reactor is in the house.
Și temperaturile în zonă nu sunt destul de joase.
The area, the temperature is let's say lower from this side.
Dar nu a contat acest aspect și în 2 săptămâni am avut lăstarii.
But it is not important. In 2 weeks we are achieved let's say the little tree lemon.
Am mai încercat cu ani în urmă. același experiment, dar nu am reușit.
We are trying few years ago to making the same experiment, but it's not succeed.
Nu am reușit să depășesc fenomenul care este făcut ca să nu producă semințe care pot să germineze.
For is not succeed to making the tree from germinate the seeds to produce the lemon with good seeds, let's say.
Am obținut rezultate slăbuțe cu, cred că vreo 12 ani în urmă, folosind efectul de piramidă.
We are achieved some effect with 12 years ago when we are utilized the pyramid effects.
Acum cu plasma este posibil și magnific.
Now with the plasma it's possible, it's wonderful.
Unii dintre lăstari, adică cel mai mare, a atins în 2 săptămâni 9 cm.
Some of this time it's achieve 9 cm, 8.
9. Aici nu se vede foarte bine, dar vom vedea în continuare.
Here is not looking very well, but we are seeing after.
Practic au ieșit prin hârtie și s-au înălțat, chiar dacă a fost capac pe borcan, adică celofanul care l-am pus pe borcan.
It's passing through the paper if we are putting some plastic in, turning to the paper. It's passing through.
Dar nu este plastic, este celofan care are o proprietate, comunică cu mediul. Lasă să iasă din interior, dar nu intră nimic în interior.
Okay, it's a tissue who it's permeable. It's allowed to making the change with the environment.
În România se folosea înainte pentru conservele pentru iarnă, pentru sezonul rece.
This tissue it's utilized for let's say for conserve in the winter the harvest.
Ok, mergem mai departe. Așa arată semințele în momentul lăstarii când le-am despărțit, am scos din hârtie.
In that manner it's looking when it's taken from the paper.
Și avem 12 lămâi.
And we have 12 lemon tree.
De fapt, sunt 15, că le-am socotit și pe cele care abia au mugurit.
Which means 15 with the other who it's already not flourish, making the leaf.
Avem 2, dar de iarnă, exterior.
Da, deja avem 2 lămâi adaptați care au intrat.
We have already 2 lemon tree. We are adapting from past year.
Da, aceasta este prima parte în care am arătat ce am făcut cu plasma din star formation-ul de CO2.
This is what we are achieve from the plasma reactor making with the CO2.
Am pulverizat cu această plasmă căpșunii.
We are strawberry here.
Și practic în câteva zile au început să înflorească.
In a few days it started to flourish.
Și să se mărească frunzele.
And grow the leaf.
Chiar dacă între timp a mai căzut și brumă în zonă.
In this time it's let's say having the low temperature meantime.
Se poate vedea și în imagine o explozie de fluorescențe, de flori.
How you see in the image, it's one flourish spectrum of all kind of color of flourish.
Da? Și aici am o foto unde la o distanță de cam 50 de metri sunt căpșuni care nu le-am pulverizat.
And here from 50 meters, we are having without putting the water, plasma water. It's control.
Da? Se poate vedea în foto diferența.
You can see the difference between.
La fel cum am pregătit terenul pentru domul care va fi instalat în săptămâna care urmează, lângă am pulverizat, a ajuns plasma și în zona florilor.
We are spraying, preparing the ground from building the dome, and the plasma it's raising to the closer to the floor.
Aici în imagine este o zonă în care nu a ajuns plasma.
In this area is not going to plasma.
Dar unde au ajuns, practic s-au deschis într-un mod remarcabil. Magnific.
Where it's touching the plasma, the flower is opening and it's flourishing very quickly.
Ok. Acum revin iarăși la star formation-ul de CO2.
Returning to the CO2 star formation.
Pentru că în continuare, fiind rugați ca să scoatem un produs care să fie folosit în agricultura plasmatică.
Because we have the asking to making the product with the plasma technology in agriculture.
Am folosit plasma din star formation.
We are utilizing the plasma from this star formation.
Sub aceeași formă, plasma lichidă, puțin GAN și aminoacid.
In the same shape, a little bit of GANs, plasma water and amino acid.
Iar în această recipient de 500 de litri,
in this liter jar of 500 liters,
am adăugat 30 de kilograme de urzică.
We are putting 30 kilo of ortix.
Am adăugat 1 litru de nanomateriale din plante obținut în mediul caustic.
1 kilo of nano-caustic obtained when you are nano-coating the plants.
Și am obținut un nou produs pe care l-am numit plasma biocompost.
And we are achieve a new product. We are calling biocompost, plasma biocompost.
Yes. Aici menționez că am făcut acest lucru pentru a-i ajuta pe cei din grupurile care fac parte, semințe cu suflet și alte grupuri în care facem schimburi de semințe.
This product we are making for helping to the guys from the other groups, let's say with the seeds, with the souls. We are making part for helping.
Pentru că le oferim în dar plasma biocompostul și doar plasma din reactoare.
Because we are offer the bioplasma compost and the plasma water from the.
Pentru noi este extrem de clar că nu mai este necesară urzica și toate celelalte neapărat.
For us, it's very clear. It's not necessary to have the ortics and the other materials.
Dar pentru prieteni, ca să poată să facă experimente, să vadă diferența.
But to the friend, but by for friends is needed to see for making the difference between with and after.
Este foarte ok pentru regenerarea Pământului,
It's very okay to regenerate of Earth,
dar la fel de bine este de ajuns doar plasma lichidă.
but also it's enough only the plasma water.
De data aceasta avem de unde să alegem și să comparăm între ele.
This time we have a choice, making the choice. We have from what choosing and making the comparison.
Am observat că în prima fază majoritatea vor să fie și ceva ce ține de experiențe anterioare, tradiții.
And we are observing most want to have also something traditional, which means from old technology we are achieving years ago.
În anii anteriori am salvat recolte pe suprafețe destul de mari folosind această plasmă.
Years in the past, we are saving some culture utilizing the plasma water.
De aici noi dăruim această plasmă care se diluează 1 litru de plasmă cu 10 litri de apă.
We are offering this plasma from 1 liter is diluted with 30.
Nu, 1 litru la 10 litri.
1 to 10 with 10 liters of water.
Nu prin pulverizare, ci prin udare în jurul plantei, udarea solului în jurul plantei.
Not by spraying, or it's drying, surrounding to the plants, not spraying the plants.
Pentru regenerare folosim o altă proporție.
For the regeneration, you are utilizing the other proportion.
1 litru de plasmă la 3 litri de apă.
1 liter to 3 liters of water.
Cel mai bine este pus înainte de începerea sezonului de vegetație.
It's better to putting before the nature start to let's say growing.
Ok, acesta este ceea ce am vrut să prezint, să împărtășesc cu voi în această seară și mulțumesc încă o dată domnului Keshe și tuturor căutătorilor cunoașterii.
This is what I want to show this night, and I want to thank you, Mr. Keshe, and all the knowledge seekers for these gifts who achieving the knowledge.
Vreau să adaug că la acest experiment au participat colegii din grupul românesc.
I want to add it in this experiment is participate colleagues from the group of Romania.
Colegii din grupul Bragadiru, colegii din Asociația Keshe România și ceilalți căutători ai noștri.
From the Association of Plasma Romania. Association of Plasma Romania and the other knowledge seekers.
Asociația Keshe România.
Keshe Association of Romania.
Ok.
And the other knowledge seekers.
Încă o dată mulțumesc și dacă sunt întrebări, răspundem cu plăcere. Mulțumim.
And if you have the question, I answer with pleasure.
Thank you very much, Gianni. Could you go over the compost barrel container?
Poți să mergi peste cele 500 conținutul ăla de 500 de litri? Să pui poza?
tell us what the components were of that again?
Care sunt componentele? Poți să zici nou? The Ortix, it's this plant who it's making
30 de kilograme, 30 de kilograme de plantă verde.
30 kilo of green plants, let's say.
1 litru de nanomateriale obținute în mediul caustic.
1 liter of nano-caustic.
Nanomateriale însemnând, aici am folosit inclusiv ceea ce se numește floare de fân.
We are utilizing how it's calling the flower of herbs. Or, yes.
Putem să vorbim de cam în jur de 180 de specii de plante.
1018, yes, 18, almost 200 type of plants.
Yes.
Type of herbs.
Aici în zonă, la munte, se cosește, se taie iarba, adică speciile de plante.
In the mountain, it's cutting the herbs.
Și după ce se usucă, în momentul când se clădește, această floare, semințe și bucăți mărunte de plantă cad în partea de jos.
And after who is drawing this piece of flower, seeds, and a piece of leaf of this plant without water, its rest is remain in the bottom, in the ground, in the bottom position.
Deci din aceasta am folosit 3%.
From this we are utilize 3% of natrium hydroxide.
Yes. Și deci le-am pus într-un recipient, am adăugat soda, după care am adăugat apă și le-am lăsat timp de o săptămână.
We are putting in the water the plant 3% of hydroxide of nitrium, and we are leaving from 3 săptămâni, zis?
O săptămână.
1 week.
1 week, yes.
For macerate, for
aceleași nanomateriale le-am combinat doar cu plasma din Star Formation.
the same material we are utilizing with the plasma of star formation.
Pentru asta am specificat că nu este neapărat necesar să facem toată această combinație.
For this reason, I saying it's not necessary to making all this kind of combination.
Pe lângă plantele care le-am adăugat pentru nanomateriale,
Adding to this nanomaterial plants,
am adăugat și resturile de la partea vegetală folosită în bucătărie.
we are putting also the rest of plants we utilizing in the kitchen.
În cazul nostru,
Potatoes,
coși de ouă, de toate felurile,
eggs, the shells, the carrot,
tot ce se folosește în
everything is
bucătărie e
vegetable,
parte vegetală.
and you are utilizing the kitchen.
Ok. Așa am obținut această plasmă. Dacă am omis ceva, vă rog să îmi spuneți și repet.
In this manner, we are obtaining this plasma. If I forget something, please saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to still get clear on the amount of sodium hydroxide that goes in and sodium chloride that goes in. You call it natrium chloride or something, but the Na is the same as sodium. So we usually call it sodium chloride or
Yes,
salt.
sodium chloride is kitchen salt.
Okay, so is there 3% salt? Is that what was mentioned? Something about
No, it's hydroxide of natrium, of sodium.
3% hydroxide.
Yes.
Da, în cazul, în majoritatea situațiilor, noi folosim ceea ce rămâne de la nanoacoperirea zincului, a cuprului.
It's utilizing what is resting from the nano coating of placing of zinc or copper.
Oh,
Dar
okay.
întotdeauna suntem atenți să nu depășim 5%.
But we are very careful to not passing to the 5%.
În cazul în care se întâmplă acest aspect, se va dilua cu mult mai multă apă.
When it's happening this, which means more of 5, we are dilute with more water.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Does anybody else have any questions? If the attendees have any questions, they can raise their hands, virtual hands, and we can let you go ahead.
Se qualcuno tiene qualche domanda, cualquier personas tiene una preguntas.
Well, thank you so much, Johnny. You're always coming up with new ways to use the materials. It's very encouraging to see that.
Rick, hi, it's Dean here. Can I ask Gianni, so how are we actually, I know you're making plasma water, and can you explain how you've produced this plasma water? Can you actually explain how you then use this plasma water around the garden, and how you, put it into another position so that you enhance the fields around the garden? So can you explain that process too, please?
Yes. În primul rând, noi avem în oază 3 tancuri de câte 1000 de litri cu plasma.
In first, we have 3 tanks of water from 1 ton, 1 ton of each of plasma water.
Unul dintre ele conține plasma de CO2.
One of these contain CO2 and ZNO, zinc oxide.
Exact. De aici este apa pe care noi o folosim în tot și toate.
For this tanks, we are utilized in everything.
Prepararea mâncării, spălatul rufelor, udarea plantelor.
Preparing the cooking, and putting the water to the plant, to washing, to everything.
Apa cu care spălăm vasele și hainele este ok pentru plante.
The water we are washing the vessel, no, and how to say, the cloth, we are utilizing to the plants.
Nu suntem conectați la rețeaua comună.
We are not connected with the main grid, let's say, common.
Yes,
connection.
Și noi captăm apa de ploaie.
And we are captured rainwater.
Ok, cu această apă preparăm tot ceea ce înseamnă infuzii, plante și, cum am spus mai devreme, o folosim în tot și toate.
How I say the previous, we are utilizing this water in everything.
Este o apă pură.
It's a pure water.
De aici mai departe, pentru celelalte, cum este plasma biocompostul,
So from now on, bioplasma compost.
Adăugăm plasma din reactoare
We are putting the plasma water from the reactor
în ceea ce vrem să obținem.
in what we are wanting to obtain, which means you are utilizing this plasma water of CO2 zinc oxide for making the reactors or what we are doing.
Folosim această plasmă pentru germinare semințe
For germination of the seeds.
și aici aș vrea ca să adaug ceva din ce am observat în ultimii 3 ani.
And here I want to add to what I observed in last 3 years.
Dacă folosim semințele, le scufundăm în plasmă de CO2,
If we are submerge these seeds in the plasma of CO2
și le ținem pentru 24-72 de ore,
and we are taking in the plasma water from 1 day of or 2 days,
până la finalul anului revin la genomul original.
by end of the year it's come back to initial genome.
Am observat asta mai ales într-un experiment cu cineva care cultiva tomate de colecție.
And we are observed this from someone who is collecting the seeds from the tomato of by collection.
Este destul de supărător pentru că acești oameni trăiesc din acest lucru.
It's a little bit boring because this person living from this seeds, from this production.
Și atunci am aplicat o altă metodă.
And we are applying another method.
Fără a scufunda semințele în plasmă, doar pulverizarea solului.
Without spray, without submerge the seeds, only with spraying the earth, the ground where it's putting the seeds.
Revenirea la genomul original se întâmplă cam la 3 ani. În al 3-lea an.
The returning of the genome, it's achieved in 3 years only with spraying the ground.
Pentru acest lucru, întotdeauna oferim ambele alternative.
For this reason, we are offered both alternatives.
Și avem o punte de comunicare pentru ceea ce înseamnă sufletul plantelor.
We are leaving the point of communication, what is mean the soul of the seeds, soul of the plants.
Aceste experimente, intenția este pentru a putea reseta și construi un mediu, ceea ce numim oază.
For this reason, we are for reset of this and making one environment to allow to growing develop this environment to regrow in the initial state.
Deja în al 4-lea an, de când folosim plasma în oază,
it's already 4 season we are utilizing the plasma oasis.
menționez că nu avem probleme cu plantele.
I mentioned we don't have the problem with the plant.
Nu avem probleme cu mediul, adică nu am mai căzut într-o grindină.
With the environment, it's not arrive the how to say when it's raining with the ice.
În anumite momente chiar se poate vedea efectul domului plasmatic.
And sometimes we are able to see the visual effect of plasma dome.
Și aici mă refer la domul ce este făcut din câmpuri.
which means I refer in the plasma dome creating with the fields, only with the fields.
Pentru că din momentul în care am început să lucrez și la domul seră,
Because when I starting to the working to the sphere dome,
sau câmpurile s-au amplificat, creând efecte vizibile, asta la câțiva kilometri distanță.
the field is increasing and is growing in the, let's say, few kilometer distance by center, and it's visible.
Cam atât și, Dan, cred că am răspuns la ceea ce m-ai întrebat. Dacă nu, te rog să mai pui încă o dată o întrebare.
Deci a întrebat cum ai utilizat această apă plasmatică în grădină, la plante, modul în care tu ai folosit. Și ai început cu cele trei reactoare, cele trei containere cu apă plasmatică de CO2 zinc-oxid. Le-ai pus în grădină. Și mai departe vreau să știe cum ai pus la plante, cum ai utilizat în grădină.
Am înțeles întrebarea și pentru asta în prima parte am răspuns. Dar vreau să menționez că la noi nu mai folosim la propriu pulverizarea, ci am făcut-o doar pentru a arăta noilor colegi.
Actually, we are not utilizing anymore the spraying the plants, but we are making some time for showing our colleagues how it's how it's the procedures.
În următoarele testimoniale venim cu date și cu imagini unde arătăm rezervoarele infinitele, tot ce este poziționat ca plasmă în oază.
In the next testimonial, we are coming with let's say, practical, and we are showing where is the reactor, the infinite loop, where is the positioning in the garden, everything.
Inclusiv sera dom, pentru că avem și aici surprize plăcute.
Inclusive the greenhouse dome, because also we are achieving this.
Mulțumesc, Dan, pentru întrebarea pusă. Mulțumesc tuturor.
Thank you, Dean, for your question, and I hope I answered.
Thank you, Gianni. That was a wonderful explanation. Can I just ask another? So you mentioned the hailstone. We call it hailstones. So this is when the ice forms into a ball, and you hear it on the roof, and it can cause damage sometimes. So you mentioned that you are visibly seeing a dome that's protecting. Is that from the hailstones? Is that what you meant, Gianni?
Yes. Da. Aici încă nu am găsit filmulețul care l-am prezentat live în Plasma Reactor Group. Acolo se pot vedea efectele a ceea ce numim plasma dome.
Sorry, Gianni, give me 1 second and I translate if you are... Gianni, scuză-mă, o să mai repeți un pic o dată.
Da, efectele vizibile au fost transmise live în Plasma Reactor Group.
The effect of it's transmitting live in the Plasma Reactor Group regarding the hair effect, where is snowing, where you have the snow, and that part where, let's say, like rain.
Și va trebui să recuperez acea parte din acea transmisie. Încă nu am făcut-o până acum.
And where is needed to recuperate this part from the plasma reactor, because we are not having this part yet.
Mai sunt și altele în alte zone din România unde am făcut același lucru.
We are having the same experience in other part of Romania.
Dar scuze, nu m-am gândit să le prezint în această seară.
But I asking apologize because I don't thinking it's needed to present right now, but I searching this material.
Mulțumesc.
Thank you, Gianni. That's wonderful. It's really, really beautiful presentation. Lovely to see all your wonderful garden again. So can I just ask another question? So the fields that you're building up, you've been doing this for quite some time now. Do you feel that the fields are becoming stronger under the dome, or do you feel that they are spreading out further afield, further across, maybe a certain area within your local neighborhood, or even further? Do you feel those fields are emanating further?
Mai înțelegeam, deci a întrebat dacă simți câmpurile foarte intense în interiorul domului, sau mai bine zis în apropierea asta, sau simți cum câmpurile se extind foarte mult în afara domului pe distanță mai mare și poți să simți diferența dintre înăuntru și în afară?
Am înțeles întrebarea, Dan, dar te rog de fiecare dată să faci și traducerea în limba română pentru colegii care sunt prezenți și cei care vor vedea. Da, mai ales acum, din momentul în care am început să lucrez la domul fizic, Sfera Dom.
Yes, we are actually seeing from starting when we are constructing the shape of dome in spherical shape, let's say.
Percep câmpurile mult mai intens.
We are perceiving the fields more strongly.
Dar se poate vedea și prin manifestarea vegetației, pentru că starea de echilibru se transmite deja la aproape 2 km.
We are seeing how is growing the vegetation. It's let's say transmitting also in the 2 kilometers farther.
Yes.
It have the difference between the growing, the color, and how is behavior the plants.
Vecinii din imediata apropiere nu mai folosesc pesticide pentru gândacii de colorado și alte insecte.
We are neighborhood notice the difference when you have the colorado bugs and other insects who it's let's say touching the plants.
Se bucură și mulțumesc lui Dumnezeu că nu mai cade grindina.
Thank you, Gianni. Sorry, Danny, you've got more there's more to say?
No. I'm reading in the chat what Lilian saying.
Yeah, we have Hans that has a testimonial from Colombia, apparently, which will be nice to hear.
Yeah, he has a hand up here, so I don't know if he has a question on what Gianni said or something different. So go ahead, Hans. Hello.
Hablo Spanish. Gianni, ¿me puede colaborar para dar mi testimonio? Si es posible.
Yes. Sí, con mucho gusto.
Gracias, Gianni. Bueno, quiero dar el testimonio de mi madre. Mi madre sufría de fibromialgia, también de lichen plane.
Por favor, si puedes despacito.
My mother is suffering from fibromyalgia and
lichen plane y depresión.
It's and depression.
Cuando empezó lo de la pandemia,
when it started the pandemic,
yo hice el reactor, mejor dicho, una copa, una vida.
I'm making one cup, one life.
Pero había colocado una lata de zinc galvanizada.
But it's putting one plate of galvanized zinc, not zinc pure.
Me había salido CH3, o mejor dicho, hemoglobina.
It's raising, let's say, CH3 or hemoglobin instead of cup 1.
Entonces mi alma me dijo que le dijera a mi madre que lo pusiera debajo de la cama.
And my soul is she say me it's I say my mother it's better to putting away further.
A los 15 días que la llamé, me dijo que se le habían desaparecido los dolores y después de no poder hacer nada,
It's saying it's disappear or pain, and in the night is not making nothing. If I understand better, good.
ahora podía dedicarse no solamente a cocinar, sino también a sembrar.
And now it's possible to also making cooking and Jenny, sembrar.
Cultivar.
Cultivar in
Sembrar, însămânțare.
okay, it's seeding, which means in the agriculture it's possible to moving in the garden to making the moving outside and cooking. It's no pain.
Y obviamente le di una copa, una vida del que sí es con el zinc al 100%.
And I give it one cup, one life with the pure zinc this time.
Y para la depresión le dice GANs de magnesio.
And for depression, I giving the gans of magnesium.
Cuando se lo di, me dijo que si le había dado marihuana.
When it's drinking, it's feeling, and she says like consuming the, let's say.
Porque había.
No, I want to say
THC.
Okay, because I don't want to say the proper name. It's understanding.
Cannabis.
Porque
Cannabis.
I know hemp, Indian hemp. It's better.
Okay.
Because porque habían desaparecido. Perdón. Adelante.
I'm sorry.
Continúa, adelante.
Porque habían desaparecido la depresión, que lloraba hasta porque un perro ladraba.
Because it's disappear the what is disappear? ¿Qué desaparecido?
Dan, can I help you?
Yes, please.
Okay. ¿Qué quieres decir, Hans?
Pues
Hans,
que ella, o sea, por su estado depresivo, ella lloraba hasta porque un perro ladraba. Y se le había desaparecido con el GANs de magnesio.
The depression reached the level of even when a dog barked, she started crying, and with the depression and this feeling. See, Hans? Oh, sorry. Hans say that the depression of this person reached the level that even when a dog barked, she started to cry. So was so severe depression, and with the magnesium GANs disappeared and started feeling much better.
Ahora vive muy contenta. Su forma de ser desapareció, cambió totalmente.
The behavior disappeared and she changed the behavior completely.
Y está muy agradecida por esta oportunidad con el señor Keshe, que nos ha brindado con su tecnología.
She is very thankful and grateful with Mr. Keshe because he has given us this technology.
Tengo más testimonios, si quieren saberlo, se los puedo contar.
Do I have more testimonies? Do you want talk about
Rick, perdona. Rick, you are recording in the local or somewhere?
Oops.
No, for this
Thought I
reason I
was.
asked you.
Yeah, I should be, but I don't see it recording, so we'll record to the cloud now, unfortunately. Thank you,
Okay,
Dan.
good.
¿Qué dijeron, Ricardo?
Le preguntó Dan que si estaba haciendo recording, que estaba grabando, y Rick le dijo que no se había visto si estaba grabando o no.
Ok. ¿Les cuento el otro testimonio?
Rick, Hans is asking if you want to count the other testimony.
Yes, definitely. Please go ahead.
Sí, adelante.
Bueno, mi suegra ya retenía gases.
My mother-in-law has gas retention. ¿En el estómago?
Sí, en el
Stomacal
estómago.
gas retention.
Su rodilla hinchada por una cirugía por más de 3 años.
She was on a surgery since 3 years ago. She has itching in the knee,
Dolor en la espalda.
back pain.
Y con una copa, una vida.
And with one cup, one life.
Todos esos malestares han desaparecido.
Everything has been disappeared. Los dolores, ¿verdad? All the pain has been disappeared. Gracias.
Y también su pelo, que es blanco.
And to the hair that is ¿es o era?
Era. Se está tornando negro.
The gray hair is changing the color to ¿qué color?
Black. Negro.
It's
black hair, from white hair to black hair.
Yes. Thank you.
Ahora mi suegro se hizo poner la vacuna.
Now my father-in-law get vaccinated.
Él tiene 90 años.
He has 90 years old.
Y empezó dolores en las articulaciones, las rodillas, los hombros, los codos.
And he started to pain on all the articulations.
Y con la unidad de salud que hice.
And with the health unit I made.
Usando los GANs de las 5 copas, las 3 primeros vasos.
Using the 3 first cup of the 5 cup system.
Y en el reactor dinámico de abajo le coloqué CO2.
And the very bottom reactor has CO2.
Y los senté en la unidad y desaparecieron sus dolores, junto con terapia de PEN, de lapicero de sal.
¿Cuánto tiempo se sentó? ¿Cuánto le digo?
Se hacen 3 terapias diarias de 15 minutos.
And he has started, or he already has begun 3 sessions every day, 15 minutes, and separated by 1 hour every treatment, every time the unit is on, and all the pain has been disappeared. He used to pen pay. Okay, Hans.
Sí. Bueno, eso por ahora. Muchas gracias por escuchar.
That's it. Thank you very much for hearing my testimony.
Si de pronto tiene alguna sugerencia para la unidad de salud que hice, se los agradezco.
¿Se las quieres enseñar?
Sí, está bien.
Okay, déjame pregunto. Rick, he's saying if he can show the unit he made, and even maybe somebody has any advice to improvement, he can, or
I'm not sure about that. Perhaps we can. Mr. Keshe won't show that kind of thing. He won't show health units because he doesn't know what the effect's going to be from all the stuff that you've done with it. So we can't really say either, and we certainly can't broadcast it at the same time. So it's a bit difficult.
Okay, let me explain to him. Dice que la unidad de salud no se puede explicar ahorita porque está todo en vivo y que no sabe qué pueda estar. Necesita como ser filtrada para que dé el visto bueno, Mr. Keshe.
Ok, gracias.
Thank you very much. That's fine. Thank you very much. Anybody on Spanish? Or who? That's it, Enrique?
All right. Is there any questions from people on that or any comments?
Espera, Hans, por si te van a preguntar algo.
Ok, dale.
Yeah, he came to answer any question the public have.
Yeah, does anyone have a question on that? Okay, go ahead.
How is making the magnetical gas? The magnesium gas, sorry.
Oh, ¿cómo hiciste el gas de magnesio, Hans?
Hice 2 ánodos de magnesio, uno lo nanocubrí y el otro natural.
I made 2 electrodes of magnesium, one nano cover with nano layer and the other non-nano layer and connected.
Los conecté con un LED.
I connect with the LED.
Thank you very much.
Gracias. Hans.
Okay, gracias.
Okay,
Hi.
Kay. Go ahead, Kay.
Thank you, Rick. Good evening to everybody. This is Kay from London. Just a quick question, please, if I may. The spray Cob 1 that Hans has used for his, I believe, mother-in-law, where she has used it for her health as well as for her hair. What type of a protocol did she use?
What? Excuse me, the last part I didn't hear. What?
I believe he said that his mother-in-law used Cob 1's spray for one of them was for the hair, which turned into black color, and then as well as the health problems she had. What was the protocol that she's used? I mean, how did she use it? Did she just spray it once every hour, or did she?
I didn't hear protocol. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hans, dice que ¿qué usó tu suegra para que se le quitaran todos los dolores? Que si usaste un protocolo, que si solamente fue la copa 1. ¿Qué fue lo que hizo ella para que?
Yo hice la copa 1, pero la diferencia fue que, bueno, las hice gemela, pero las hice con menos sal. Entonces...
Estrellado, tomado, brincado, ¿cómo se lo...? Estrellado, tomado, ¿cómo se lo...?
Tomado, para los dolores, por ejemplo, las inflamaciones en la rodilla y en la espalda, los dolores, es parche. Usé parche.
Okay, he say he used a patch on the knees and back pain and spray. ¿Qué más?
Y usamos, o sea, se toma bastante agua plasmática y se utiliza el PEM de salud.
She drink a lot of plasmatic water of 1 cup, 1 life, and she used the pen.
Ricardo, También dile que donde hay dolor, lo que hacemos es sprayarnos con el agua plasmática de la copa, de una copa una vida.
He say where somebody feel pain, just with the spray of one cup, one life, the pain release.
And sorry, and the patch, he used the actual GANS itself or plasma water of the GANS Cup 1?
¿Qué fue lo que usaste, Hans? ¿Agua o GANS de la capa 1 en los parches?
Agua plasmática y le pongo aminoácidos.
Plasmatic water aminos.
Pero muy poquito GANS para conservar un poco más la energía en el agua plasmática.
But very
5 góticas.
Very little GANS to keep the energy on the water, on the plasma water, okay. But drops, just 2 or 3 drops of GANSes.
Oh, thank you very much. And the protocol for the hair, changing the color of the hair, how did she use that, please?
¿Usaste el protocolo en la cabeza?
Sí, lo utilizamos bastante para la cabeza.
Okay. Yes, she used it for the head, and I guess there is no change. It's the same of the. Is the translation of the KF Plasma Times Special Edition from June 2020. Or is translated, then we Spanish team make a need to recheck it, and then we have no official but well translated protocols, and we don't. If somebody say I'm following the KF protocols, we always ask which protocol you have, and we all Spanish team know which one is the one who we made, and he's following the protocols. It's the exact translation from KF Special Edition Plasma Times Jan 2020.
June 2020, that is for changing the hair color. He has used that protocol for the yes. Plasma Times June 2020.
Yes, June, yes.
Okay, thank you ever so much, and thank him for his time.
Gracias, Hans, gracias por tu tiempo.
Ricardo, diles que mi suegro, por la edad, tiene 90 años, solía darle muchos mareos, y él, cuando se mareaba así, yo lo que iba, lo sprayaba y al momentico ya estaba parado. Y ya
¿Y cómo?
Y ya te cuento algo más sobre él, pues.
My father-in-law, chief, have an illness that sometimes she got I forgot how to say messy. When you are on the sea, how you feel? That stuff I forgot.
Seasick.
Nausea, yes,
or nausea.
Like nausea. Yes, like nausea, and he say he sprayed 1 cup, one life, and 5-10 minutes later, the father-in-law get up and was fine. He's 90 years old.
It's like vertigo, like vertigo when you lose balance.
Yes, it's lose balance.
Vertige.
Excuse me?
Vertigo. When
vertigo. Okay. Thank you. Okay, yes, it's vertigo. It's mareado. I don't know how to say mareado in English, but it's the same. It's like vertigo, like a nausea, like a
losing the equilibrium.
Yes, that's the word, exact word. He can stand up and losing the equilibrium, so gets sit and hands spray water from the head to the tooth and the foot, and 5-10 minutes later, the 90-year-old person get up and start to normally.
Dile que de vieja cabeza lo sprayaba.
Ya le dije a Hans.
Y
How long he was suffering for the vertigo? How long?
¿Cuánto tiempo tiene sufriendo con la pérdida del balance?
Uy, muchos años, ¿cierto?
Uy, a lot of years. I don't remember how.
And how often and how bad was the vertigo? How often and how bad was? Like she had like every week or every day or constantly or?
¿Qué tan grave estaba? ¿Cada que le pegaban? ¿Cada semana? ¿Cada mes o diario? ¿Cada que le pegaba?
Habían semanas que era toda la semana y se levantaba. Apenas se levantaba, le tocaba quedarse acostado porque no se podía parar del vértigo.
For entire weeks, sometimes she can't get up because the vertigo, and sometimes not all the weeks, but sometimes was so severe that was don't get up. He didn't get up.
And is she had the instant improvement and never came back, or since, or came back again?
Cada vez que se lo sprayabas, él duraba ya unos días sin que lo sprayaras, o cada que tenías que volverlo a sprayar. Por ejemplo, si hoy le pegaba y lo sprayabas, entonces después, ¿cuánto tiempo duraba sin que le pegara vértigo?
Al principio pues le servía durante el día y al otro día otra vez, pero ya después era muy esporádicamente y ahí lo sprayaba.
At the beginning, sometimes each one day, but with the time the episodes was far away. ¿Cuándo fue la última vez que le sprayaste?
Uy, hace ya bastante, hace por ahí unos 6 meses.
And the last time I sprayed him is 6 months ago.
6 months ago, and she never had since problem.
Desde hace 6 meses y nunca ya no tuvo el problema, ¿verdad?
No, él igual toma el agua plasmática y toma bastante.
Yes, no. At the same, he's drinking the plenty of plasma water of 1 cup, 1 life.
So he's breathing, drinking the cup 1.
Respirar.
Breathing as well, breathing.
También respirar, Hans.
No, él no lo entiende.
He don't understand what that. So the father-in-law. So don't breathe. He don't breathe.
Algo más que se le quitó a él.
Something that he lose about the health, about the sickness. ¿Sigans?
Bueno, él de joven bebía mucho y se le estranguló una úlcera. Y le tuvieron
when he was young, he drank a lot, and he used to have a ulcer, and he has an surgery. Hans?
Y por esa razón, él daba diarrea todos los días, en las mañanas.
And for this reason, he on diarrhea every day at mornings.
Por ahí 20 años. en esa situación.
For 20 years in that situation.
Y ahora, gracias al agua plasmática, da el cuerpo normal.
And now thanks to that plasmatic water, the body is normal. It's back normal.
Does he happen to know if the man had a pacemaker or not?
¿Tiene un marcapasos, tu suegro?
No.
No.
Hans, it's Dean here. Can I ask you a question? What were your intentions when you first made the plasma water? What was your initial intentions for the water?
Cuando hiciste tu copa, la primera vez, ¿cuál fue tu primera intención cuando hiciste la copa?
Siempre ha sido ayudar a la humanidad, a las personas.
Always has been to help the humankind.
So you made the cup, the One Cup, One Life, with the intentions to help all of humanity. This was all encompassing your family and the greater family, which is humanity.
Tú estás diciendo que tú lo haces para ti, para lo que es toda tu familia y para los que están más allá de tu familia, hasta donde es la humanidad toda.
Sí, yo quiero tener la forma de poder sanar a todo el mundo.
Yes, I want to have a way to help other, if possible, all the world.
All the world. And did that include our vertical friends and our animal friends, our horizontal friends?
It does include all the plants, friends, los amigos de la... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. ¿Eso incluye también las plantas y los animales también?
Claro. Sí, bastante.
Yes, sure. I can make a comment.
Okay.
On that. And in this guess we, I don't know if the guys we are now, but we try to help all the beings. We do not recognize if that kind of energy it is, if it is a human or is animal or is plants, is a being and living being. So that's why the answer of this guy.
And so did this knowledge that you have came from Mr. Keshe and his teachings, this knowledge of sharing and giving the plasma waters to all of creation?
Estás diciendo que todo lo que tú estás diciendo ahorita, de ayudar a todos, a los animalitos y animales, a las plantas y a la humanidad, vienen de las enseñanzas de Mr. Keshe?
Siempre he sido un buscador de conocimiento y cuando encontré la tecnología,
and when I found this knowledge,
tuve la oportunidad de poder aprender para ayudar a la humanidad, a las plantas y los animales. Es algo que siempre lo he buscado.
I found the chance, the opportunity to help everything, plants, every being, and that's something that I always has been looking for.
So you find some questions that you'd asked yourself. You find some answers in this knowledge.
Es una pregunta para ti, para que la pienses. ¿Tú encontraste preguntas propias, intrínsecas, o sea, preguntas de ti en esta tecnología?
Sí, claro, son muchas. En este momento estoy investigando.
I'm researching
para no tener
nutrition, to have, para no tener que Hans?
Matar las plantas.
No escuché. Oh, I got it. I'm researching for nutrition for the not to kill the plants.
And are plants in your environment? You have a garden that you use the plasma water for, and do you use your plants to consume for food?
Que si tú tienes un jardín en tu casa y que se lo riegas con plasma líquido, y que si tú tienes comida, o sea, que si tú te comes las plantas.
Por ahora sí, porque aún sigo sintiendo la necesidad, pero quiero evitarlo.
Yes, for now, yes, because I'm keep with the feeling of need. ¿Pero qué, Hans?
Estoy intentando hacer o sea, ¿cuál fue la pregunta, Ricardo? No te entendí.
Sí, que sí, te las comías.
Sí, claro. Las plantas, pues, es lo...
Sí. Yes, he asked me again for the question, and I told him see if he killed plants for food, for feed, and he said yes, yes.
So he has a garden that he grows plants, and does he use plasma water and the knowledge to enhance the conditions of his garden?
Quiere decir que si tú plantas tus propias plantas y las creces.
Sí, claro. Tengo muy poco espacio, pero estoy pensando en armar un vivero dentro de mi apartamento.
But let me understand the question again. Are you asking for if he has plant for harvest himself, for feeding himself?
Yeah.
Does he use does he grow vegetables and fruits for his own family to eat?
No, he said that actually he is trying to get inside the apartment a place to grow the plants in there. Is the answer right?
Okay. So at the moment he's not growing the vegetables and plants and then sharing those vegetables and plants with his family or other neighbors and other people, colleagues around him?
Please, again, I don't understand
So
the issue is the communication cut it. Again, please. I move it and repeat again, please.
So at the moment, he is not growing plants and vegetables to pass on to friends and family and other colleagues to share this food substance.
Que si por el momento no le estás dando comida, o sea, no estás creciendo y no le estás dando comida a alguien de las plantas que estás creciendo con el plasma.
No, por ahora no.
No, not for now.
Okay, but and would Hans he uses the One Cup One Life for to enhance his environment for his family and his friends, and he's passed those waters on to other souls, to other people, to help them, to give them energy. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct. That's what he said. And yes, that's what he said. And él me está preguntando que si tú le estás dando agua, o sea, estás haciendo agua para ti, para tu familia de una copa una vida, para tus amigos, las amistades y para tus vecinos, todos los que están alrededor tuyo, right?
Sí, yo a todos les ofrezco. Y a donde voy siempre estoy hablando de la tecnología para crear un grupo más grande.
Yes, I offer all the times, and when wherever I go, I talk about this technology, and my goal is to have another a bigger team. He's from Colombia. I want to add something. He don't say this, but after the meeting we have, sometimes we send the fields of CNO or to get peace, deuterium to get peace on Colombia. He is from Colombia. This is my comment. Thank you.
Thank you. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. So to hear that your intentions and those beautiful feelings are for everybody, for all souls, and to give freely and unconditionally to everybody, to give them the energy and the field transfer that enhances all of us and helps us all to have many, many beautiful experiences, and just to feel the energy and to feel the fields of this technology, of the Keshe technology, which is greatly enhancing and spreading gradually across the planet, because we all know that our intentions are incredibly important. And with this technology, when we put our intentions into the waters, into the reactors, into the plasma, so the thoughts and intentions from your plasma, because you are a big plasma or a small plasma, you have many plasmas within inside you, which would be your cells, your body. And all the intentions then are then put forward into the plasma that you, through this technology, you've learnt. And so you give it a field strength, and then that field strength is then the energy from this is then passed on to the next plasma, which could be a plant, an animal, a human being. And through those plasma waters, and we can use them, we can spray them, we can drink them, we can apply them as patches, we can put them in reactors, and this greatly enhances the fields all around us, and we all feel it, and we can then extend those fields, as you rightly said, across from one side of the planet to the other, just with our thoughts and intentions, through these plasmatic ganses and waters, which are of a magnitude that for humanity and for many souls has been unknown until recently. So it's wonderful to hear that you've gained your knowledge through the Keshe Foundation, and you're spreading that beauty to the whole of your nation, and then your intentions across the planet. And that's a wonderful thing, and we thank you for that. Thank you very much. Thank you, Hans.
Thank you. Dice, I need to translate. Dice que nunca se te olvide que tengas la intención bien clara, bien puesta, porque de ahí es donde va a agarrar depende de la intención, es la fuerza de magnitud que le estás dando tú a tu reactor. Esa fuerza de magnitud que tú tienes como plasma, porque tú eres también plasma, se la pasas al reactor, primero a tu reactor. De tu reactor que estás haciendo se lo vas a pasar a tu reactor dinámico, y de ese plasma líquido que tú estás compartiendo a la gente o a los animales o las plantas, estás dándoles también esa fuerza de magnitud que tú también compartes, que es muy importante y que no se te olvide. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. ¿Será que puedo preguntar algo?
That's possible that if I can ask something.
Yo quiero desarrollar una unidad.
Yo quiero desarrollar. I want to develop a unit.
Pueda llevar y ayudar a todos los viejitos, las personas que tienen problemas de salud. Por eso hice esto aquí.
All the old people who has health problems. ¿La pregunta, Hans?
Sí, porque quiero desarrollar una que me permita poderla transportar y ayudar a mucha gente.
Ok. ¿Y cuál es la pregunta?
¿Qué unidad me puede servir para lo que estoy buscando?
Okay. How the question is how I can develop a mobile or portable health unit to help all people with health problems. Do you have any recommendation? Okay. Sí, personalmente con un doctor from the foundation. That's right, Rick? Oh. Yeah, él me está preguntando que si era el doctor. Le digo que no.
No.
Yeah, okay. I asked him. No, he's no doctor, but he made health unit from the 6 reactor, the one who is showing well, there is several. The one who has, you know. Dice que he can or he cannot. Rick, I'm sorry. Okay, lo que pasa es que no puedes. No. Oh. Okay, thank you. Solamente que seas un doctor, porque como no eres un doctor, no puedes a entrar a las clases privadas de los doctores en la fundación. Si por lo menos fueras ayudante de doctor, posiblemente podías atender a...
Dile que yo practico la homeopatía, he aprendido medicinas alternativas, pero no tengo un título.
Rick say, I practice, I know homeopathy, and I practice alternative medicine, but I don't have a title. Okay, thank you. Dice que por fuerza debe de trabajar por lo menos con un doctor, para que el doctor que sea un médico que tenga su cédula profesional vigente asista a las clases, y entonces así tú veas una forma de cómo aprender más.
Bueno, muchas gracias.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you very much. Yes, hay una clase para doctores. Hay también otra opción, te la voy a explicar. Voy a ver la página web. Mande.
En 30 minutos, entonces voy a limpiar todo aquí. Alístate para llevarte a trabajar. Ahorita voy a salir a limpiar aquí. Tú moviste todo lo que no quieres que se tire.
Dice que vayas a la ayuda de la fundación y que veas how you say, Rick? Innovation. Que vayas en el centro de innovación.
Centro innovativo del...
Okay. Dice el centro de innovaciones. Hay una aplicación para innovadores. Tú les dices que tienes una máquina que hace, una unidad que has hecho y entonces se las enseñas y posiblemente puedas hacer una interacción con ellos.
Sí, claro, perdón.
También Hans, ya, porque me están tirando mis cosas otra vez. Me tengo que ir. Ya puso el link en el chat. Ok. Gracias por mostrar mi sitio. Y gracias por tu trabajo.
Gracias.
Te mando una foto por Telegram, por favor.
Ya la envío.
Questions about that item? Thank you, Hans. That was lovely to hear those testimonials. It'd be good to get some of them into the testimonials website. I've put the link there for the form for the submit your testimonial of the plasma technology. I put that in the chat and in the live stream. So it is something that people can put a written thing in, maybe a picture would be good, and then it can go up on the website. And then there's a permanent record of it. Some of these testimonials are very good, and it'd be nice to have them recorded that way. All right, does anyone else have something they'd like to bring up? We have a hand up here from Misty. Go ahead, Misty.
Hello. I'm wanting to thank and send gratitude to all the knowledge seekers and speak on behalf of the Pain Pen and Pain Pad. The new Pain Pen I received approximately a week ago, or just over a week. And just in time for my father was in extreme pain. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, clearly, thank you.
And he had been in the hospital with his wife suffering from cancer, and walking those floors for 10 days. And he came home and he was, his legs were just crawling with leg cramps. And I said, it must be the season of the locust because something strange was happening. and so I had just brought them over for him. So I said, let's attempt to get rid of these with this pain pad. And he said, the cramps started after we were talking about his shoulders. He was just laying down trying to get relaxed, and that's when they start. So his shoulders, they want to replace both shoulders with a crude surgery, inverting the female and male ends, and something terrible. But so he's complaining every day. And so I had him lay on the pain pad, which is the back pain pad that you can wrap around you. And I took the pain pen and pointed at it for approximately 30 seconds just to see if anything was happening or any effect. And he said no. So as I held the pain pen to him, I explained some of the technology that I've learned and the gracefulness of it and the peacefulness of it. And and I felt him relaxing, and that's when the cramps started coming in. And so I put the pain pad under his feet, and pointed the pain pen at the end of the bed. There's a table, so it was just over his feet. So the pain pad was under and the pen over. And just laid my hands on him, being that I was holding the pain pen, and my love, I felt, would transfer so throughout his body. And instantly, those cramps went away, and he hasn't had pain in his shoulders, and he hasn't had pain. He gets sore because he thinks he can continue doing more work, pushing himself. And I tell him it's not healed, it's vibrationally correct for the moment, so let's not push it and maintain it. And I spoke with Mr. Keshe on the last meeting on Thursday, and he told me that pain pen shouldn't be shared with anybody else, especially a cancer patient, but that he could use it and put it in a cup of water, and that it can be used for a cup of life for him. And then he hit his foot and bruised it horribly. He doesn't have a whole lot of feeling in his foot from being back surgeries and different things he's had, which including the back pain is not there. And he called me in the middle of the night, and he said his foot was bruised, and he was worried because he has diabetes, and he was worried about a blood clot. And he wears those socks to keep the swelling and the circulation going. And I noticed the swelling is way down in his feet, but deep back to the bruise, it was black. And he didn't know if he should go in. I think he broke his toe and didn't feel it. So he called me over. I said, I don't think they can do anything for a broken toe. He did get an X-ray. It wasn't broken, but it was highly bruised. But within 3 days, that bruise is almost gone. And he's like, do you think it's the pain pad in the pen and the water? And I have no other explanation, because the bruise should not go away that fast on a swollen diabetic foot. And I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. And I want to thank you for spending all the numerous hours over these years. I've just caught on over the last 9 months and introducing myself to all the technology is fantastic.
Well, that's certainly a great way to introduce yourself to the technology and to introduce others, as you've discussed. Wow, that's great. That is excellent. Where are you from, Misty?
I didn't say that. I'm from just south of Detroit in Michigan, USA.
Okay.
And I'm attempting to I ordered twin cups from the foundation, or 2 1-cups, and I'm pretty busy right now, but I want to put my full intention into this. And my curiosity is we can continue using those same cups with the same intention, but if there's another intention, say for one person specific, do I need to change those copper coils and everything? Do they need to be changed?
Do you mean, can you use the same water out of the same cup, basically?
Same GANs and amino acids. I mean, the intention you're bringing is for one. If I'm doing one for humanity of all life, and then somebody comes along, can I just put intention to the GANs, or do I need to make another cup for this specific person?
Misty, hi, it's Dean here. Thank you very much for that beautiful testimonial. Your intentions, every twist and turn of everything you do has an intention, and your emotion in the moments that you're putting together your tool, your device. Everything you do has, when you are reflecting and you are trying to help another, and you're giving your intentions forward into this particular, as I said, tool or device, then you can recreate. Everything in creation is in constant flow and flux, in motion. And if you're going to share the plasma water, that particular tool, once produced, if the intentions were pure and it was to help, then yes, you can share it. When you have something like a pad or a pen, as Mr. Keshe said, that is very specific and been used by one patient that has a very an emotional imbalance that needs balancing, then yes, that met those intentions and that energy that has been received through that tool to that person becomes embedded with them. It has an intention and has a balancing process that has helped balance that soul. So, but with the waters, if you produce a tool that you then produce plasma water and you share those plasma waters with many souls, then you will find that you can help to balance many people. Your intention can be, in the first instance, to help one, but then using the tool to make the plasma waters to then put another intention in. It's just, a thought and an intention really is all it takes to help another soul, to help another human being, to give unconditionally. And when you give unconditionally, you will start to yourself, you will start to receive as well. You will start to receive energies because you're giving in the right way. And so you will receive back as well. And so the balancing starts to spread further and further. And it's all intentions and using your beautiful, incredible soul that you have within inside yourself has the ability of all souls, like all souls, to help to balance many, many other souls. And it really is down to your intentions, how you want to use that tool. And there's no reason why you should not be able to, as I said before, to use those waters for many, many souls, to bring them and to help them. And the more that you share and give, the more you'll receive back. So it's a bit of a win-win situation. It's a bit of I give everything unconditionally to all souls, and then by making it this intention, this wish, I receive the energies from the souls that receive that energy, and from many other souls that will be present with you as you're making these intentions. And not only just for those souls, but for your own soul, for yourself, for your physical body, for your emotional state. You will find, as we all do, when we share and when we give to somebody else, we always get that warm feeling. We always feel good within inside ourselves. And it's because we are openly trying to help, trying to give the fields to other beings, to other creations. And that's the way we should be as a race. When we start to act in those ways, then everything starts to change around our environment, and we start to receive beautiful fields back. And then so this energy source within inside ourselves, like a sun, our soul, like a sun, then radiates out and gives to other souls, and we bring the beauty to everything, and everything we decide to give our intentions to. So yes, in answer to your question, with the plasma waters, you can share them as much as you possibly can, and please do. And it's wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on and speaking and giving this wonderful testimonial. Thank you, Ms. T. Thank you.
I appreciate the time that you all spend and every word you speak. It's definitely a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's wonderful to connect with people, because on a level, we're on a channel now. We're speaking on a channel. There happens to be a platform that we're not connected physically, but in essence, we are connected through. It's as if you're with me right now, and I'm with you, and it's the same with all souls we start to share this technology and knowledge with. We become deeply connected, and we suddenly elevate, and we start to bring the beauty not only to ourselves but to all the souls that we're present with. and it's a wonderful balancing of emotions and physicality, and just giving back, being present in the moment, and giving back thoughts and intentions and beauty to enhance the environment around ourselves and further afield, as we spoke about earlier. When we start to put our intentions into a tool or an object, a plant, another human being, and then those fields spread out further, and they will start to spread further and further. The understanding is just incredibly diverse, and an addition to everything that was being taught in all sorts of sciences. And it's just it's a wonderful, as I said, addition to the knowledge of humanity, to be able to expand the fields and start being the beauty that is the whole of everything we do. I see it on the screen now, that the CH3. I'm seeing ganses, new ganses that are being produced for natural fertilizers and pest removers. So all the ganses can be used in many, many different ways, and it's just incredible how beautiful they are. And
yeah, this is a new product that's just come out recently. Actually, I haven't seen it before.
Okay.
Those come with instructions. I bought all of the books, but I didn't get instructions with the Cup of Life. I went on Wiki, and but I was wondering if they come with instructions of the amounts and such.
These ones here, the plant care, is that what
Yes.
you're asking about? It doesn't give much about the product. It just shows the pictures, a couple of different pictures here. It looks like it just comes with the product. We'll probably find out more on Thursday about this, because I don't think it's been discussed yet. So we have the GANS enhancement plant care, and that's, I don't know, it's kind of generic. I don't know what that means really. Natural fertilizer, that makes sense. Natural pest remover, and then the GANS enhancement plant care. So one is in the CH3 kind of range, or at least that color. It still could be copper based. And then the green is seems to be more of the copper based. So I'm not sure. Maybe that's just the reverse side. GANS enhancement plant care. One of them is the natural fertilizer. One of them is the natural pest remover. I see. Yeah, that's what it is. So they're both the same bottle, just two different bottles basically. The fertilizer and the pest remover.
I'd like to find out if, how exactly, and ask, I guess, Mr. Keshe on Thursday, does this just make the bugs happy so they don't have to eat the plant, or how that works?
Well, it would be good to get some of the details on the actual how it works, yes. And how
Rick,
it's supplied.
can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, sorry, I had a bad line before. I just want to answer this lady because, so from my understanding, because we had in Italian community few people who they said the same things, that they received the cup. We asked Casimir, and basically the cups works. And they are personalized, usually personalized to the person. So they suggesting to that you use them for yourself. One person, they suggest. You can have a lot of cups as well, more than once. And they said that your body will take what you need. And you have to kind of create your relationship with the cups. So they cannot really put a instruction because it's too personalized. So kind of if you're creating, and then you can give a feedback, a testimonial about it. But apparently this is the reason.
I have 2 cups. So do you recommend, I mean, from what I understand, the twin cups create GANs faster, but should I then just utilize cups individually for, let's say this one's for me and this one's for everyone else? Or, I mean, would that, let's just say, be more, it would be better utilized?
Because my line was come on and off, I assume you were speaking about the cup, the ceramic containers, but you're actually talking about the cup of life.
Yes, one.
So maybe I understood wrong. So did you were talking about the cup of life?
Yes,
the twin cup.
And
one
I
cup, one life.
to make twin cups to produce the GANs faster, but you know, or should I make them separate with, you know, intention for myself and one for the intention of everyone else, or do you think it
I think, I mean, this is my what I understood, that you could use the cup, for example, cup 1, it's definitely they suggest to do twin cup, like you do infinitive loops between them. Yeah. But you can also have singular. Also, they recommend to have more than one cup. I mean, I used to have them, when I did my protocol, I used to have them 5. So you were constant production.
Okay.
And you can do combine, like if each members can do 1 cup and you combine them together. There's some where it should be more personalized to you, but in cup number 1, I think you can doing, you know, different people doing together the cups, especially as a family or people living together. So this is what I understood. But if somebody else want to say any suggestions.
Rick, hi.
Household, so maybe I should make 1 more cup now that I have the cups. I can understand the coils and everything better and produce it. You know, I bought them more for just my confidence level to produce another. You know, pictures do a lot, but hands-on is much better.
Hi, can I just say a couple of things? Missy, sorry, this is KF from London. So far as making a cup of 1 cup, 1 life is concerned, you could make the cup and generalize it with intention to whoever uses it. So the users, it doesn't matter who the users are, your intention will facilitate that. So 1 cup, you could produce as much GANs that cup is producing and have intention, the recipient, to get the betterment for the health and for whatever intention that you're putting into it. So everybody who's using it, anybody who's using it will benefit from that. So it doesn't have to be a specific. Also, I was going to ask Rick if I could make a testimony, a very quick testimony. You refer to the bugs, if they're going to be killed, where you were to use those natural GANs that Rick was just showing. And they've gone to the store just now by the look of it. The bug doesn't get killed. Just the condition, the environment which the GANs creates brings about an environment where the bugs or insects can't live in that environment. So the habitat gets changed, so they move away. So my testimony is something to do with some sort of bugs. This testimony is a bit personal, but I would like to share it. It is cup of life. It is the 1 cup or cup 1 cup 1 life. I have decided to use this cup, put it to test, even though I know to achieve what I was planning to achieve is done by CO2 in the best of the way, CO2 GANs. But I decided to use COP1 to achieve what Mr. Keshe has been saying before, that you could use CO2 in order to wash your mouth and do away from brushing it. So on 19th of February, I decided, it was a Friday night, I decided I'm not going to brush my teeth anymore. And I'm going to use the plasma water from COP1 or Cup of Life and see what results I get. So I did that. And it's roughly just under 3 months now. Perhaps another 10 days, it becomes 3 months that I've been using this. I've been using this COP1's GANS, and I've been washing my mouth with it. I've never ever brushed. And it is absolutely unbelievable. My gums are nice and pink. The gap between my teeth has become somewhat tighter, and my teeth are far more stronger, because I remember very, very clearly that when I used to grind my teeth, for whatever reason, when you're chewing the food or whatever reason you're grinding your teeth, I used to feel my tooth for the past year or so. I've realized my teeth are a little bit weak as you're grinding them, so you could feel movement, very slight movement, but you could feel it. Now I grind them, the teeth are so solid, it's unbelievable. It's just like as if they have been implanted back into its, the depths of its roots. So COP1's GANS water, by gargling it and washing it in your mouth, it actually gets rid of it creates the environment within your mouth or inside your mouth where the bacteria is, which normally attacks you and creates all those, dental problem, cavities and so forth for gum disease. The bacteria can't live there anymore. They don't really die, but they just can't live there anymore. It's almost like you're putting these electric plug that you put in your plugs, and then mosquitoes or flies don't come to your room because they work with a frequency. They produce a frequency, a sound frequency where the mosquitoes or flies can't really live with that frequency, so they move away from that. So now your mouth with these COP1s creates the COP1's GANS water, creates a situation, a scenario whereby the bugs, they can't live in that environment, so they leave your mouth, so to speak. And I have deliberately, sorry, this sounds a little bit, not nice to hear, but I've deliberately left residues of food between my teeth for quite a while. I eat kebab, I eat steak or whatever. And I realized it just doesn't do nothing to my gum. And since there is no bacteria within the environment of my mouth, the food, it could stay there by the look of it, could stay there for a year and nothing will happen. Before, my experience was if I had, some meat stock, and if I didn't use TP to remove it or dental floss to remove it, my gum would have swelled up within a day, a little bit, swelling, just exactly where the piece of food was stuck. Now, it ain't happening. In this just under 3 months that I've used this COP1's plasma water in order to do away from brushing my mouth with toothpaste and all that, as well as brushing, I've only used, I think, 5 times the beginning of it, maybe within the first 6 weeks, 5 times, 5 different occasions I've used TP dental floss in order to floss the tooth when I ate kebab and all that. And that's it. Since then, I haven't used no brush, no dental floss, and no TP of any sorts. I can stand here and tell you for 1,000,000% that COP1's GANS water is absolutely perfect remedy for doing away from brushing your tooth, so you don't get fluoride from the toothpaste into your stomach or into your body, where it ends up giving you some sort of cancer in future. But yes, this was my testimony. Thanks for hearing me. And sorry, it was a little bit private, talking about mouth. Nothing pleasure to hear, but there we go. If you have any questions,
Can Kay, it's Dean here. Kay, thank you for that wonderful testimony. That was really, really beautiful. Can I ask, Dean, so the waters you used from Cup 1, were they washed waters? Did you wash the plasma water of the salt?
Yes, they're actually sweet water that you use for spraying, for drinking, and for inhaling. Yes, just a normal procedure. So the water has been sweetened, and it's the same water that I spray or I drink. So I decided on 19th of February, I just want to put this into test. And I forgot to say the protocol that I've used for the first 5 or 6 weeks. I have gargled my mouth for 2-3 minutes before the eating. Then I gargle just after the eating. I've done that for the morning, for the lunch, and for the evening. I've done that roughly 5 or 6 weeks. After that, I've only gargled my mouth just once at any meal time. So once for breakfast, once for lunchtime, once for the evening. And normally I've done that after the meal. And sometimes I do between the meal when I'm drinking the plasma water. I sometimes gargle. But I think I have found out when you gargle, you just don't gargle for a minute and just, that's it, you drink it or spit it out. No. So when you gargle, you need to gargle just with the length of time, just to be long enough, maybe 3 to 4 minutes. You will feel it. You'll get the knack of it. You gargle 3 to 4 minutes, and then you can feel yourself that the water is not the same inside your mouth, the plasma water, because it's now plasmatized more or less. So it has got enough time to create a field, and the field interacts with your tooth and your gum. So you need to have the water gargle long enough for the interaction of fields to take place from the plasma water to your gum, so it creates a balance. So it's not a case you just put in your mouth and gargle it after 20-30 seconds, spit it out. Yes, so unfortunately, it's not unfortunate, but you have to be patient a bit. 3 to 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You will get the knack of it. Different mouth, because I think it's got different scenarios or different ways of interacting. But yes. I do it for 3 minutes, sometimes 4 minutes, 3 minutes minimum. I gargle it so that the interaction between the gums and the plasma water actually takes place and manifests, and then it does the job. If there's any other questions, please let me know.
So, okay, so there is another question. So have your family noticed the difference? Do they, have they, let's say when you give them a kiss, you kiss your family or your partner, have they noticed a difference? Has anybody spoken about anything?
God bless you. God bless you. That's the inevitable question. My wife doesn't believe in Keshe. My wife doesn't believe in Keshe stuff. She knows exactly it's working because I've used it in so many other occasions, and she has seen what a miracle this plasma does. But my kids, I ask them continuously. I can ask them to come over and then for them to tell you and say, yes, that's what my dad do. I ask them if my mouth ever smells. They say no. And it's just normal. It's just like as if I'm brushing my teeth 2-3 times a day. I never used to use mouthwash because they've got alcohol. I'm very particular about using stuff. So, yes, my mouth doesn't smell at all. My daughters continuously tell me and confirm that. I always tell them, I always ask them, always. And I've encouraged them, and most probably I think they haven't started. I've encouraged them to do that. I told them you can still carry on brushing, but put that in there. And then when you become comfortable and pick up confidence with it, just remove the toothpaste and just brush your teeth. And then again, when you become more confident and you pick up, you feel that the field is working on your gums, then even, get rid of the brushing and just do brushing every now and then, just to massage your gum and maybe gets the residue of it. And I have not, this is honest to truth, hand on heart, I have not even brushed my teeth, not because I'm lazy, not because I'm a hobo, no. I have not brushed my teeth just for me to prove to myself that this GANS works, this plasma water works beautifully. I have not brushed my teeth even once since 19th of February. This is honesty. And I've decided not to do that for exactly 3 months. And I deliberately haven't, sorry again, this is not nice to say, but deliberately didn't remove certain food for at least 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks now from between my teeth. And nothing, I feel nothing. My gums are really pink. They're not red at all. And there's no swelling. It's unbelievable. And I know CO2 does that, but I've never used CO2. I'm still making it. And, but COP1, there we go, he's done it. And I'm here to tell you that is how I've recommended to a couple of other people that I'm very close to, and they're starting it. So, yeah.
Well, that's really interesting, especially in the sense that you said that it's washed GANs, so you don't taste any salt with it, I assume. And you know, a lot of people use salt water. Salt can be very healing for gums. They recommend it after you've had dental work and that kind of thing. So to do it without salt and just the GANs water and have the effects that you're talking about is very interesting, and it shows the power of the plasma technology for sure. In that sense, how the body just loves it so much.
Yes, no salt. The GANs are totally washed, totally washed, sweetened, or we drink it. It's the same water that I give to my kids, and I drink it myself, and we spray and we drink. Unfortunately, we don't inhale as such. We're lazy maybe, or we don't have time. But yes, it's the same. There is no salt at all. The salt's all washed. Yes, actually, this particular GANs is roughly 2-3 months old. I had one which was roughly 10 months away, and I had to give it away. It was my last GANs. I had to give it away to people who needed it. And these GANs are made 3 months ago. I've still got lots of other GANs. But yeah, this particular GANs I'm using for me and for my family is roughly 3 months old. I think it was made in February. Yeah, January, February, yes. So yeah, it is washed. It is sweet. I understand, yes, you're right. Salt is perfect for, helping your mouth condition. But I'm not using the salty water from the GANs water at all. These are all totally sweetened water. So yeah, this is my testimony about COP1 in terms of obviously mouth hygiene. I also have another testimony which a lot of people have heard. Obviously, is COP2, which absolutely creates miracle when it comes to COVID, to coronavirus. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it.
Not really, no.
Okay, leave it then.
Yeah, it's kind of a no topic in general with any social media. If you bring up the idea that you can actually have a treatment for coronavirus, then they frown upon that. And they only want you to talk about getting vaccines and so on. So that's...
Of course, we leave it like that.
That's the way the media is swinging it. We have to go with that flow in a way. But yes, we can appreciate what you're saying, though, and a lot of people have had good results, as has been put in the chronicle from the Iranian doctors in that document for treatment. So that's the place to go to, I suppose, if people have questions about that.
Could I also say one more thing, please? Sorry, Rick.
Yes, go ahead.
My apology. Well, you see the air unit which is there. I've got it, so I will give a testimony about it. But the things that I've got it for, it will be a bit of a lengthy period before I achieve any result for that. So this air unit that we see on the screen at the moment, I'll most probably be able to give something about it, some feedback in a few months' time. But the other testimony I wanted to give you was about the infinity loop. My eldest daughter was, because of all this lockdown, and she was accepted for a dental university, and then because of the lockdown, they cancelled it because of the coronavirus last year. And that's actually, she was accepted to Queen Mary University, the same university where Mr. Keshe has graduated, has done his degree and his MSc. In any case, so she was having a lot of problem, and 1 year of her life and she couldn't sleep. She had insomnia. She had a lot of problem in sleeping. A few months ago, just before, I think it was sometimes in November, I made her an infinity loop, quite a big one actually. Possibly when I looked it up, it was roughly 60, 70 centimeters long as a loop. And then I put Cob 1's GANs on it and dried it up. And then I put it under her mattress. That night that she slept on that, she didn't know. She thought at first, when in the morning she got up, she saw that I put an electric blanket, because she said she felt really warm. And then she said she slept like an absolute little baby. She never felt sleeping like that for a long time. And she had a very, very solid sleep. And since then, she's been having a lot of beautiful sleep. So she doesn't suffer like she used to suffer before. So this infinity loop has helped her a great deal. But once that was experienced, we also got some more infinity loop from Mr. Keshe. Actually, Mr. Keshe gave me as a present. I gave one to my younger daughter. She, since this lockdown, she used to suffer from fatigue for some reason. She was very lethargic. She used to sleep 14, 15 hours a day and always be in the bed. And when she used to get up, she used to be extremely tired for no reason whatsoever. And then when I gave her this infinity loop, which is roughly a month ago, not 6 weeks ago, now she sleeps extremely deep, but she sleeps 8 hours roughly. 8 hours, 9 hours. But the noticeable thing about her situation is she's full of energy. It's just totally turned like 360 degrees to what she was and to what she is now. Actually, in fact, she's got so much energy. She just joined the gym and she goes early in the morning to gym. So what are you talking about? She just totally changed. She used to sleep 14 hours a day while this lockdown was going on. I don't know, she was suffering some sort of depression. Fatigue has, kicked into her state of physicality, so to speak. And the more she was sleeping, the more she was tired. And this infinity, I didn't make it. I got it from Keshe Foundation itself. Actually, Mr. Keshe gave it to me as a present when this machine came in, the air unit. And it is unbelievable. My second daughter is absolutely gobsmacked. I mean, she was impressed already with COP 2 for the Corona, but nevertheless, for this infinity loop was absolutely unbelievable. I believe the GANs that the foundation uses there is entirely different than the COP one that I use for my eldest daughter. Now, but I myself and my two daughters, we use the same infinity loop, each of us at night. And when you sleep, you have such a deep sleep. It's unbelievable. Honestly, it's so deep. A lot of the time, I don't remember my dreams. Actually, most of the time, I don't remember my dreams. The sleep is so deep. So these infinity loops, somehow, they've got some sort of magic touch in them. And I highly recommend it for people who have got problem with the sleep, at least. In terms of obviously getting rid of the electromagnetic wave and all this pollution, which is created through the phone and microwave and television and routers and all that. Apart from that, for people who have got a sleep problem, the infinity loop is the key. You will sleep so beautifully, so deep, and so fulfilled. It's unbelievable. That's another testimony that I can tell you that I've experienced. Not only me, just also my two daughters has experienced it too. So please, if you have any questions, if I can, I'll be more than happy to answer it.
Well, that's a good one too, there, Kay. I hadn't thought of sleeping on the infinity loop as a means of getting a deeper sleep.
Just put it under your pillow. this infinity loop, just put it under your pillow and you sleep like a baby, as they say, like a log. You sleep as a log. Honestly, there's no other way I can describe it.
Okay, it's Dean here again. So what you just said, I haven't used the infinity loop for this. So I've used one of the Keshe pillows. There's a pillow that the foundation produces, and I have one of those, and I sleep nightly with this particular pillow. It has ganses within its structure, and it's very comfortable pillow because it gives it so your spine is very straight when you're actually sleeping, and it holds your neck in a specific position. We all know about these pillows, these certain pillows. They're good for this. But exactly what you've just explained. I've always been slept very, very deeply myself. Exactly the same as what you've just said. And I don't dream. Well, I probably have had many dreams and still do, but I don't remember them. So I sort of, when I go to sleep, I really go to sleep, and my ability to remember it is very limited. And I believe that the position of this pillow it greatly enhances my ability to be totally relaxed and to be nourished, so that when I wake up the next day, I feel more energized, and I've had a very good night's rest, and it gives me the ability to be more functional in the day, and just balances me and gives me a condition of just feeling more not just energetic, but just more peaceful within inside myself. And that pillow that's on screen now is exactly the one. And exactly what you've just said. I do believe that anybody who uses this pillow will find that wonderful balancing, and this would be an incredible gift to many people that suffer exactly what you said, where they don't sleep well, or they have many emotional conditions within inside themselves of certain things that materializes, thoughts and intentions, and the ganses embedded within this will help to balance out the emotional stress of everyday life, and help you to achieve exactly what you've done, Kay, with that the other device. There's the infinity loop. There's now an infinity sort of cloverleaf, as someone put in the chat, and that has many interacting fields that feed back on itself, so you create more of an environment of peace and beauty. And I think that by doing what you've done, as long as you don't put it next to the skin, because the nanotechnologies within the actual the structure is, if you wear it on your skin all the time, would not be good. So if you actually have it encompassed within, as you've seen with the other product, you have it encompassed within some plastic, then it's not touching the skin, then this you can use under a pillow and will help to balance and be beautiful. But this pillow that you see on screen now that Rick's kindly put up has a wonderful effect, and would be very beneficial for not only for each and every person that has problems with that, but also for many conditions, people that lie in hospital beds for a very long period of time. And I know they tend to get many problems and issues with soreness in their bodies and other things. And I think a lot of this is discomfort in the physicality, but also an emotional imbalance, that these pillows that you see here would help to balance out that condition and bring peace within. And so that, as I said, they would be a wonderful gift for many people of all ages, from youngsters that have problems sleeping, to old age pensioners that have discomfort in the night, or have other conditions. And I believe that would bring about a wonderful balance and a wonderful introduction to the magnetical and gravitational fields of plasma technology and its effect on the human structure, and how it can help to balance us in the most incredible ways that having been around this technology now for quite some time, all these wonderful fields that are embedded within these products through the GANs technology, through the nanotechnologies that Mr. Keshe has brought forward, they all aid in many, many beautiful ways, many different conditions, medical conditions and emotional conditions that many people face in their everyday lives. And these products are there specifically to bring that balance and to give you relief from the conditions that we all have within our structure and our existence through the environment that we are within, the fields that we're within. So all these products you can see on screen that Rick's scrolling through now, they all have the GANs technology embedded in them, and there's many different ways, as you can see there. And there's another one there, Rick. Sorry, can you scroll back down? The neck one so I can give you a testimonial. Okay, so for years and years and years, when I drive large distances in a motor vehicle or I'm sat upright in a car, I tend to find that I get very stiff neck across the top of my shoulders deep into my neck, and it hurts after I've driven a long distance. It gets painful through my arms and through the top of my neck, as I said. What I found was I have one of these now set up in my particular vehicle, and just this very weekend, I was driving a distance and I just leant back my neck into this neck relief device that you put on the back of your seat rest and in the car. And I just relaxed into it. So it kept me very upright in the correct driving position. And I just thought about it for a second, leant back, and then it just disappeared. I didn't have, and it didn't, whereas before I used to get to the end destination, wherever I'd driven to, and I would be aching and I would get out and I would be very sore across the top of my neck for a very long time. And I didn't have that whatsoever. I literally got out and I didn't even think about it. It wasn't even a conscious thought because it wasn't there. There was no pain and there was no, everything that I've suffered for a very long time just disappeared. Just through having that technology and that GANs at the back of my neck, helping to balance and feed the fields of emotional balance and physical stresses through being in a certain position for a long time. So that would be a wonderful device, I would imagine, for many people that find themselves in vehicles for long periods of times, as in, i.e. truckers and people that have to sit in a certain position and drive for hours and hours upon end. And if any of them have those sort of conditions, they would find that this would bring their physical bodies and their emotional balance into a wonderful state of just being, feeling more refreshed at the end of your journey. So that'd be my testimony as well. Sorry to jump in a bit on that one, Kay. I didn't think that sort of just meandered on and went on a little bit further. But thank you very much for your testimonial, Kate. That was a wonderful one and very valuable. And I know many people gain a lot of wonderful knowledge and feelings from what you've said there. So that's incredible testimonials. Thank you, Kay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rick.
Thank you. God bless you. Thanks. God bless.
Yeah, and yourself. Okay, thank you.
Well, thank you both, Dean and Kay. Excellent testimonials there. We can switch gears a bit here and need to wrap things up fairly soon, but we've got something come in from Liliana and Sandra from Argentina. So perhaps we can hear from them. Liliana, can you go ahead, or Sandra? And do you need a translator?
I'm here, Rick, later.
Hola, sí, muchas gracias. Por ahí si pueden pasar a Sandra porque ella es la que va a exponer, por favor. Gracias.
Gracias, Lily. If you can ask for Sandra, Rick, she will be the one who will post. Sandra.
Hola, buenas.
Hi.
Sí, buenas tardes a todos. Bueno, yo soy Sandra de Argentina.
Sandra from Argentina.
Yes,
y
welcome.
bueno, quería dar el testimonio hace no mucho, hará unos 6, 7 meses que estoy en la fundación. Bastante activa.
6 or 7 months I be at the foundation, and I'm very green, very young, very new.
Participando activa de todos los talleres de habla hispana a diario, todos los días.
Participating all the workshop and all the coffee meetings and every day.
Y bueno, quería dar testimonio, voy a ir paso por paso. Primero con la Copa de la Vida.
I want to give my testimony, but step by step, first with my One Cup, One Life.
En un principio fui atraída por este tema, que por eso fue lo primero que hice.
I was attracted for this situation, and is the stem for this stem, and is the first I did. Adelante.
Cuando hice esa copa, yo vengo de una familia con problemas psiquiátricos, soy una persona con bipolaridad tratada durante muchos años.
When I did my first cup, I coming from a family with bipolar and with problems psychiatrics. Adelante.
Y una vez que hice la copa 1, cambió mi vida totalmente.
And once I made my One Cup, the cup number 1, One Cup, One Life, it changed my life totally.
La estabilidad que no pude conseguir con medicación a la cual me negué, porque usé corto de plazo y años de tratamiento psicológico, en días de haber tenido la copa 1, fue la curación absoluta, porque nunca más viví el infierno de estar arriba y abajo.
Okay, I was on medication, psychiatric, and by treatments for all my life. ¿Cuántos años tienes, Sandra?
56.
I'm 56, and all my life has been with this issue. And just in days after I did my cup 1, everything go away. ¿Sandra?
Bueno, después hice la copa 2 y empecé a hacer parches para repartir entre la gente que conocía y tenía dolencias.
Then I made my cup 2, and then I start to share this plasma liquid for people who has pain or illness in the body. Adelante.
Y de ahí en más de una vez tengo mucha gente por día que viene a casa a buscar los parches porque ha sido un éxito y bueno, de a poco van interesándose en la tecnología también.
Para. No me listen. And after that, every day now, actually, every day people come to look for me because they want some patches. And they feel also better. ¿Qué más me dijiste, Sandra?
No sé qué les dijiste vos, que bueno, okay, que ahora viene mucha gente que se está interesando también en aprender alguna.
And from these people, some of them are interested in the technology too. But I guess it's coming several people to come see her.
Bueno, después continué, seguí con la Copa del Hombre, ahora estoy en la Copa del Alma, recién ya tengo mi primer contenedor sin conexiones de codos.
After that, I made the main cups. En, ya se me olvidó. A ver, hiciste la Copa del Hombre y luego.
Ya está proceso a punto de hacerse la del Alma y ya tengo mi primer contenedor de codos sin conexión.
¿Ya tienes tu primer qué?
El reactor de...
Sí. Okay, the plasmas. Okay, now I made my twin cups. Then I made, right now I have my cup of the soul. And I made my first cup without any connection, working only with the plasmas.
Bueno, yo le pasé a Lili una foto de la copa de que vos me hiciste el traslado del deuterio. Bueno, esa copa, ese vaso está burbujeando y de la mitad para arriba tiene color ámbar ya. En la parte superior está tomando un colorcito ámbar.
Okay, déjame traduzco. Rick, I guess es la copa que está en el pizarrón, ¿verdad? En la pantalla.
No sé, no la veo.
I guess. Rick, are you? There is Liliana, ¿le pasaste la copa? Liliana give back. Sandra give a picture to Liliana to show this glass has the energy just by transferring by intention from one place to other, I guess from California to Argentina. And this is the cup that has deuterium, and it has a more amber color, half the upper side.
Yo solo puse un vaso de agua con sal.
I'm just put a glass of water with salt water. And tu intención también.
No, bueno, lo que todo, obviamente, con toda la intención de recibir, creo que era de Hans, no era el tuyo ese día, era de Hans y de Mario, me parece que lo pusieron. Vos justo te había sido.
Okay. This deuterium is from, she's in Argentina, and this is from Chile or Colombia, one of those places, or maybe both places. And it's a transfer energy from deuterium, and only the water, the glass is salt water. And the intention, she said, obviously the intention, he answered me, obviously the intention.
Sí, que no sé qué pasa especialmente que yo hago las copas con conexión, sin conexión, y por lo general las que son de zinc o las otras, las de cobre son lentas, pero el resto yo en horas tengo GANs.
I don't know why I don't know why if I am or something I have, because when I do any cup with connection or without connection, I got GANs, several GANs, all the times, every time on each cup, less on cup number copper GANs or cup number 2. That's so slow, but others are very fast.
Que es comprobable porque siempre lo comparto con ustedes, pero que bueno, que yo lo tomo, quizás mi secreto sea que para mí es como un ritual, me tomo tiempo y lo hago como que si fueran mis hijos, es una creación mía, lo siento muy especial y lo hago con el alma.
Déjame traduzco, espérame. Okay. She's very excited. She say, this is a creation mine, and I take all the times, has my intention. This cup is like my baby, my own baby. So I take time to build it, to put all my soul, my mood on my creation. Adelante, ahora sí.
Y bueno, y después, por último, en cuanto a agricultura, tengo un pequeño jardín de departamento de 2 metros por 1.
Okay,
donde
After that, from plasmatic agriculture, I have how to say harvesting. I have a place where I get my own stuff with plasmatic water. Okay, Sandra, is 2 meters for ¿cuánto? 2
por
by 2?
1 metro, es una cargada.
2 meters by 1 meter.
Y bueno, tiene 3 infinitos, plasma, el riego con agua con plasma de zinc, plasma de cobre, y tengo zapallo, perejil,
Ahorita me dices eso. I has irrigation by plasmatic water. I have 3 infinity loops, and I put the plasma water all around, and I have cilantro. Ahora sí, ¿qué más? ¿Qué es lo que tienes sembrado?
Tenía un cactus gigante que todos los años echaba una flor y yo le sacaba una foto, y ahora está todo florecido.
I have a cactus that every day, every year, just once a year, has 1 flower, and only I have several years with this cactus, and only 1 flower by year. But right now it's full of flowers. ¿Cuántas hay? Sandra?
Todo florecido.
Sí, I don't know how many, but it's all flower, all around.
Y después, bueno, en ese pequeño jardincito hay zapallo, perejil, apio, menta, morroncitos, ají chili.
I don't know the relation of this, but mint, apio, perejil, no sé cómo se diga perejil no me sé las verduras en inglés. ¿Cómo se dice perejil, muchacha, en inglés, no sabes?
Parsley.
¿Cómo? Parsley, cilantro, ¿qué más, Sandra? Oh, ¿ese es el cactus, Sandra?
Sí, Ricardo.
Ok, hizo lo mismo que tú. Me come yo. Sandra? Okay, Rick, this is the cactus. And there is a lot of nopalitos.
I think maybe we lost her connection.
Yes, I guess. Is not here anymore? Yeah, maybe the connection now. Or maybe she was so excited sharing with us that something happened.
I think she's back again.
Se me había
you got so excited it lost the connection?
Tú te emocionaste tanto que perdiste la conexión.
Bueno, ahí ya está, ya volvió, ya me puse. Bueno, no, y no tengo más que palabras de agradecimiento con la fundación.
I have more than grateful words for the foundation.
Y quiero, pero más allá de la fundación, aclarar que esto no hubiera sido imposible sin los compañeros, sin los traductores, sin los compañeros que están todas las noches, sin Lili. Esto no hubiera sido posible, porque no es solo la fundación. Hay un acompañamiento gigante de gente acá.
There is no only the foundation. I'm so grateful with the foundation, but there is not only the foundation. There is grateful more far away from the foundation. All your partners, that translators, Liliana, who has the room for we meet almost every day, and all the family kind of we are, and we meet every day. Thanks to all you. She said that. Okay, Sandra. ¿Me
Bueno,
quieres decir yo?
listo, no tengo más. Ya dije absolutamente todo.
Yeah, well, Rick, she say, okay, that's it. I say absolutely, say everything. I'm empty.
Well, that's a lot to say. That's a lot to, you've shown us quite a bit here today. Thank you very much.
Gracias, muchas gracias. Fue mucho lo que es, nos enseñaste. Gracias por compartir. Okay, thank you, Rick. I'm on the background.
I think most of the changes that she would have to show would be on the inside and are hard to show that way. But I think we can sense it through her enthusiasm.
Yes, I agree with you. Rick dice que más que los cambios que nos has mostrado y de lo que nos has platicado, al parecer el cambio más grande que has tenido está dentro de ti y está muy dentro de ti. No lo podemos ver, pero lo podemos sentir.
Bueno, decirle que gracias a esto, que es muy difícil por lo que está pasando Argentina, y que ser una mujer sola con un chico, con una persona con discapacidad, un hijo de 35 años con discapacidad, con las condiciones económicas y todo, y padeciendo la enfermedad que yo tenía, mi casa era un infierno y hoy es un cielo gracias a la tecnología.
I want to add that thanks to this knowledge, to this technology, my living way before the technology, it was a hell, literally, because I have a son mentally with mental disease. He's 36 years old, and with the situation here in Argentina, and I am single mom, so it is so hard, but this technology really changed my life. And right now, if my life before was a hell, right now my life, all my life, my house is a heaven.
That's about the best testimonial anyone could give, to elevate oneself to a higher level where life becomes heaven instead of hell. What could be better?
Thanks, Rick. Dice Rick que es un testimonio que no solamente elevó a ti, sino que elevó a otras almas también, y que bueno, que gracias.
Gracias a vos, sí.
Sorry, could I ask a question, if possible, please? Sorry, Rick.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
My apology. God bless. Sorry, if you could be kind enough to ask her that, just two little things. One, did she actually manage to manifest deuterium in her glass by actually transferring it from America into her cup? So that's one question. And the other question is, she has got rid of both herself and her son's mental problem, psychological problem that she's been suffering. She actually got rid of them from cup 1. And if she did, what protocol did she use, if you don't mind me? Thank you very much.
Okay. The first question is, let me do the formulation. The first question is if she if it is right that she received the transfer field from another place. Is that the question?
I think that's what she said. She said she made deuterium in her cup, in her glass, by transferring the field from somewhere else, which was, I think, somewhere in America.
Wow. Dice que si tú recibiste la energía de Sudamérica, y que si tú la creaste en el vaso.
¿A mí me está preguntando?
Sí, sí, a ti. She say, she's asking
La
to me.
energía de Sudamérica.
¿Quieres que le explique? La energía de Hans o de Chile.
Cuando recibí la energía del universo. Yo no pensé. Siempre que recibo, al menos en mi alma y lo que yo siento, es que no tiene lugar la energía, que la energía viene, es infinita.
Okay.
Al menos la siento así.
La segunda pregunta es, la voy a contestar primero a él, pero la segunda pregunta es que si los dos, tú y tu hijo, estaban los dos enfermos de la misma enfermedad o es diferente la enfermedad y que si se te quitó completamente y exactamente con qué. Déjame le contesto a él. She said that when she received this energy, she's open to receive whatever the universe is transferring or getting into the glass, water glass, salt water glass. And this answer your question?
Yes. So she doesn't use any elements in order to create. When she created the Ethereum, she never used any elements or any setup. Just from the field energy from the universe.
No. Can I answer you?
Yeah, please.
Okay. With the Spanish team, we are working with intention very, very intense. And where are you located right now? Where are you at right now? If I want to give you some copper GaNs energy, I just ask you forget a cup of water. Yeah, you decide if you put water salt, and I can transfer the fields from my GaNs to your glass of water represent the same energy, field, strength of the energy of the water I have in my place. And it's happened with Sandra. Somebody else from far away transfer the energy of the deuterium. Somebody else has did the deuterium and transferred the energy. She opened up to receive the energy supposed to receive, but she don't thought deuterium. Can I ask you for something?
Yes, please. I think you were explaining last night in the North American, you were saying that how you have transferred the field energy to a paper. That was yours, was it not?
Yes, it was me. Look, well, I guess it is easy to me. May you please put both of your palms upside up, looking up. May you please, and the phone, if you can put the speaker on the phone. Let me show you how we do it, please. Let me know when you have your palms, your hand palm upside.
You want my palm to be facing to the sky? Is that what you just said?
Yes, please.
Look as if I'm praying to God, more or less.
And it makes sense. Where are you on the center of which palm? Are you feeling something different? Which hand? Well, by the way, some others did it too. That's is me doing this on my hands, but I can make direction to the position where your structure are to send you these fields that I'm doing on my own hands. It is something similar. Can you feel something? Which hands?
I'm not feeling. Am I supposed to feel some sensation?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That sensation is me. I'm going to open my camera on the participants, and look, I'm doing this. I don't touching. I'm not touching. Look, but this intention, I can find anyone's on my hand, and after I found, if I move my finger, then I can. It is this is the way we use it to send it. You know what I mean? We transfer the fields of wherever I have, and I want to share with other wherever he needed, and then the other person, like you right now, when you put your hands up side, you'll be able, or you'll say yes, I can receive, and that's why you can feel any sensation. And this is energy transfer. Energy hasn't time. Or let me ask for the second question.
Thank you. Yes,
Sandra,
please.
la segunda pregunta.
Bueno, no, tenemos cosas. Yo tengo una bipolaridad moderada.
I have a bipolar, moderate bipolar.
Yes.
Y mi hijo tiene síndrome de Down.
And my son has Down syndrome.
Yes.
Nosotros estábamos con problemas económicos, cerrados, sin poder ver la familia porque estamos
We are
encerrados.
We live only with children. There is no way to get out, and without money, and with problems, and with without see any family, because we are on lockdown. How many times Argentina has in lockdown? Sandra, ¿cuánto tiempo tiene Argentina en toque de queda?
Y ahora llevamos un mes, pero estuvimos todo el año pasado encerrados, de marzo a diciembre, y ahora vamos de nuevo.
From March to December was we are closed, no way to get out, and right now this month we have 1 month since we start again on lockdown.
So sad.
Y bueno, la mejoría, lo mío fue en días, y a Maxi todavía no lo he tratado porque tengo varios planes para con él, pero como yo lo tomo todo muy a ritual, estoy ahí esperando todavía.
To him, I has not trained him because how I take this technology like a ritual, cups and ganses and everything. So I'm waiting for it is like a ritual. She's explaining like a preparation for the ritual to treat him.
Yeah.
But she say that herself in days. Just in days. ¿Qué copa? ¿Copa 1, Sandra?
Lo que nos hizo bien inmediatamente fue la copa 1, sí. Y a medida que fui haciendo más copas, se sentía el ambiente como que ya no notamos que estamos encerrados. No, se siente agradable, estamos muy bien. No.
Okay.
Antes era una tortura.
Okay, thank you. The very first cup, 1 cup, 1 life, we feel, but with the time when I was building the other cups, it is feeling another environment. Now it looks like if we are not in lockdown. Besides, we are.
Mis planes es hacer bien un domo la casa y por último sí, hacerle el domo en la pieza a Maxi, pintar con gangs, hacerle la copa del alma, la copa del hombre de él, la formación estelar, pero primero experimento en la casa y con todo el ambiente en sí, y por último cuando ya tengo porque él es sagrado, ¿no? De ir viendo cómo reacciona, que de hecho su humor y todo está más dulce, él no es un problemático, pero bueno, una vez que esté toda la casa y yo vea la reacción, el último lugar y donde voy a atacar con todo y lo voy a estrellar y voy a poner bajo la almohada parches y va a ser con él.
Okay, he is living apart on the same house, but apart, and her plan is, or her goal is to make a dome on the house, and after painting with guns and make the dome, I guess she's looking like an oasis, but when she feels the change, environment change, then we'll start with Max, her son, Max, her place to put on the paint guns and patches, and behind the pillow patches too, to see she want to enjoy the recovering of her.
I wish her a lot of luck. God bless her.
Te desea mucha amor y bendiciones. Te mando muchas bendiciones.
Igualmente y más que agradecida, porque vos sabés que yo no soy crédula y que yo trabajo en base a la experiencia. Yo no trabajo por fe, trabajo por experiencia. Y la experiencia me está dando todas las satisfacciones.
Okay, she say that she don't work. She say, you know me, I know her, and I don't work by faith. I'm work by experience, and the experience is giving me all the satisfaction by experience. She's really hard to believe. But look at, she is very hard to believe, and she received deuterium and create deuterium by her hands. Les estoy diciendo que tú eres muy, no crees en la fe, mas sin embargo agarraste tu vaso y pusiste deuterio en un vaso.
No, y lo hago sin creer, pero pongo el alma en que así sea. Y después miro la experiencia. La experiencia me está dando que el coso se me pone ámbar, que burbujea.
Okay, she say, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I just put the glass into my hands and I don't believe it. But it's going to be whatever the universe wants to be. And after that, I got the experience. And the experience is the glass is getting amber on the top part. And on that bottom part is clear. But that is the experience, the one, because I'm not, I don't do by faith. I don't believe it. I'm just open. And that's very interesting. Es muy interesante, Sandra.
Yo no voy a mentir, ¿viste?
Gracias, muchas gracias.
Gracias a ustedes.
God bless.
Que te bendiga. Bendiciones.
Yes, thank you. Amazing testimonials here today. Is there anybody else with a question or another testimonial to bring forward?
Well, I don't want to make a testimonial, but maybe yes. I don't know. Rick, remember me 1 year ago? Somebody from Florida was asking for plasma liquid and I sent 2 times, but I don't know what happened. Maybe emails. I don't know what happened because it was water, plasma water, and I don't declare the water. So that Saturday, I was very impotent because he was alone. And well, 1 year ago, by phone we talked, and on the I guess the 49, 42, 40, I don't remember, 40 something, 42 testimonials. I gave my testimony, and next day he was negative, and then I found myself into the plasma, and the difference from 1 year ago to today. Well, the first is I talk a little bit more English. The second, I guess I am getting imbalance because the staff has growing and growing in a community, because we are not doctors, we are not even nurses, and a lot of us even don't know where is the pancreas or the liver, but we have doing a lot of stuff that I don't want to say unbelievable. A lot of stuff with the plasma, with intention, with the group, with the love, and with the soul. Thank you very much for being there. Thank you very much, Mr. Keshe, for showing the path and for teaching us. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Ricardo. That was a good way to put it. It's true that many energy workers, you might call it, they might not know where the position of certain organs are in the body and other parts of the physicality knowledge that humankind has. But they do know how to move the fields and how to elevate someone's emotion to a point where they can help themselves. And that way is you don't have to manipulate physical elements. You go to the root of where the physical elements come from, and to the thought forms and what's before the thought forms, the intention and emotion. So it's a different way of working. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Very quickly, we was on a coffee meeting, and somebody told us, hey, this girl has convulsions, and may you please help, it's a friend of mine, Nestor and Cristina. And yes, we have several, but this is special when we do with ganses and with the intention and visualizing what's happening. After we finish, because it's a sense that finish, I asked her if she was okay, and she said yes, for sure, yes. Give me a proof that you are okay. And she invited me to her marriage, church marriage, and it was very quickly. And give me something in my hand, because I am with my closed eyes, and I receive, and I show to my partners, and that's it. Okay, thank you. And I told them, hey, I asked her how we know if she's okay, and she showed me like if I was in the middle of I don't know how to say, the party of the marriage. Next day, 2 days later, 2 days later, after that happened, I received a call, video call. When I answered, she said, "Yeah, he is. Oh my God! Oh my God! She is the man that I dream, and I dream he came to my marriage, my party, and with several people. It's happened one day before. So like today, last night, she had that dream, and to this at this time, she did the stuff, and I was so I don't know, I have no words. I have no words to explain that, but it looked like how you say when we are in another level, even when there is no time yet, even when there is no space there, we don't need nothing material to nothing on material to work with, and just with the intention, with the love. And thank you.
Well, thank you, Ricardo. That's very good. Ultimately, when we go to space, maybe that's all we have to work with.
Yes, I think so. And I guess Mr. Keshe too, because you say always, see the fields, don't see the elements. See the fields, and we are starting to put attention. We don't understand, but we are putting attention.
Yep, that's what we focus on quite a bit in the Keshe Plasma Reactor Group as well, which is this concept of feeling the fields, as we say. And whether how do you go about that? How do different people feel or see the fields in different ways? And it's definitely a very interesting art and science.
Yes.
Okay, I'm thinking we should wrap things up here now. We've gone for 3.5 hours, and we're probably starting to overlap in some of the other activities if we continue. But is there anything else that anyone would like to bring up here? We don't want to leave anything out at the same time, so.
Your good health, Rick. Your good health, and everybody else. God bless.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's been, health-wise, it's been, for many people, kind of a long, hard winter and spring. And I think many people are just getting sorted out now and feeling a lot better with the additional sunshine in the northern hemisphere. And things are looking up, I would say, in general. There's even rumors of COVID going away and starting to subside, and where it's been really major here in Canada and the US, it's starting to fade away now. So that's good. Sorry, there was another comment there, perhaps. Okay, so A reminder, there is the One Nation, One Planet, One Race for World Peace coming up tomorrow on Tuesday, May 11th at 4 p.m. Central European Time. And people are advised to check that out and attend and participate, if possible, in the One Nation, One Planet, One Race for World Peace meeting with the Universal Council. And it's always interesting and elevating show. And then, of course, the... Hello, Ricardo?
Yes, Liliana ya enseñó su copa. Liliana, you already has a show in your paper copa. Liliana was asking us for hey, this Monday let's go with Rick to show the testimonial of, I don't know how many stuff she want to show with you, Rick, and I don't hear nothing about her. But well,
if she has some other things, we could have a look at that.
Maybe she's on my. I don't want to share but I'm looking at myself on the participants. Let me see.
Your video's on there. I guess you don't want to share it, right?
Okay, now, Rick, I'm putting on the. This is the cup. This guy was saying. The one who has nano zinc and zinc no nano, and the energy of this material on it, and it is incredible. It's salt water, but it has a lot of energy. Okay, Liliana don't want to show it now. Okay, and well, look like this. I don't want to say nothing about it until we get something, until we use it. How say Sandra? That just a little bit today, and there is no connection between them. So we transfer the energy to this paper, and we transfer to copper nano, zinc nano, gold, and gold GANs. And next time I will ask for transfer to my bank account to let if I can get something. I'm just kidding. That's it. Thank you.
Maybe you could put a bill that you have next to the gold GANs, and it'll pay the bill.
I believe. Yeah. You know, I believe like my thoughts is. If I ask for money to him for money, I know the answer he will give me. Why you want money? Oh, to pay my bills. Why you don't let me know? Ask me for help to pay your bills.
Right.
Well, but I want to go vacations. Why don't ask me for help to you go to vacations? Maybe I can gift a trip or something like that. Mm-hmm. Or I want to be every excuse I put. He always has a new. He say, just ask me for help, but the money don't. I don't know what the hell with the money. With the money.
That's a good point. go directly. Don't go for the money. The money is just an in-between middleman to transfer energy and so on. But if you want to get something done, go ask directly for what you want.
Yes, my thought is that. Thank you.
Good one. Okay, let's wrap things up for today. I would like to play the disclaimer, if I can find it here, just because we talked about a few things today that would be good to play the disclaimer for. So I'll play that after I do the official ending here. This is the 54th public meeting for testimonials for Monday, May 10th, 2021. And I'd like to thank everyone for your participation here today. Lots of participants. I really appreciate that, bringing your stories and bringing your testimonials to be shared with everyone. It's a great way to pay back for receiving this knowledge. And that way others can learn from our experience and get to partake and share, so even more can partake and share. So I think that's it for announcements for now, and the next public meeting for testimonials will be in June. Let me find the date here. It will be on June 14th, second Monday in June. So if people want to kind of prepare for that by just keeping your eyes and ears open for a testimonial that might be presented then, or maybe make a nice testimonial, a PDF or some other presentation of your a video would be nice as well. Something that you can present next time around. So keep that in mind if you find something that's interesting and maybe something that hasn't been shown before. But even if it has been, every time that somebody has had an interesting or good result from this plasma technology, then it deserves to be shown and talked about. So that's what we do here. All right, thanks everyone, and we'll see you next time around. And let me share the disclaimer, and then we'll end the show. Bye for now.
Disclaimer: the information and education material contained herein is meant to promote the general understanding and dialogue of GANs processing. Such information is not meant or intended to serve as a substitute for a healthcare professional's clinical training, experience, or judgment. For patients and individuals, such information is not to be a substitute for professional medical, therapeutic, or healthcare advice or counseling. For medical issues or concerns, including decisions about medications and other treatments, readers, viewers, listeners should always consult their physician or, in serious cases, seek immediate assistance from emergency personnel. Prescription information, procedures, and use of medical devices information should be undertaken only by properly trained and certified medical personnel. We specifically disclaim any warranties, express or implied, including implied warranties of merchantability or fitness for a particular purpose. Such information is provided, as is, and is believed to be accurate at the time of its publishing, but it is the viewer's job to evaluate the accuracy of any information found in this presentation. Every case presented is of their own experience, applied by themselves for themselves, and it applies to their case only. Every person experiencing health problems should seek professional medical advice and consult their course of treatment with a doctor. The processes of plasma balancing described herein are a natural process which supports the body but does not replace medical advice or therapies one is already subject to.